Yellow, yellow. What's up, Gravity? Damn, I wasn't even live yet, and you freaking you showed up early, eh? Let's see. Let me just get these announcements out. I didn't actually get all the announcements ready yet. How you doing? You get the potion pog. That's right. First. Oh. You doing alright today, man? Pokemon TCG. There it is. I'm getting announcements out still. So I wasn't quite ready, but I was like, it's close enough to time, so let me just start it and then get these announcements out. It's been alright. It was okay. It wasn't the worst. I can't complain too much about today, I think. There's a new they hired a new manager, so I was speaking with him today a bit. He seems to be a bit of a gamer, not a huge gamer though. It seems like I have to talk a little bit more. You've been kind of a shitlord on Discord, as expected. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, I think all them announcements do be out now. All right, I didn't redeem any of these stuff yet. Attack from a... I don't use... I'm mad that the daily quest seems to always be rotating between the new decks. Obviously, right? But it's like you attack was a fire, attack was electric. I don't run a fire or electric deck, so I need a I don't know, man. It's annoying. It's annoying. All right. Let's open the battle pass stuff real quick. But yeah, I've been I've been chilling today. A bunch of art rares, obviously, because the new set has an art rare of every Pokemon. at least an art rare. Some of them have special art rares, right? Ooh, the three monkeys. Sandile, Krokorok, Crocodile, Pansage, Simisage, the Collector Crate. What's in the crate? Basculin, Frillish, Sock, Mandibuzz, Reshiram. Ooh, this Joltik's pretty nice. Oh, the art. The card itself, I don't think it's playable, unfortunately. Keldeo? Oh, dude, the SAR of this looks amazing. Hydreigon EX. And then the white Reshiram. Dude, pulling this is like the holy grail right now for on these new sets. And then obviously there's the Black Bolt one, right? Yeah. Drober, Golurk, Petlil, End's Plan. The full art version of this is up. Wait. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Something ain't right here. Wait. Something ain't right here. This End's Plan is messed up. Save. Do you see how it says slash in the background? Something ain't right here. Weird. Bishop. Ooh, this Bishop looks kind of sick though. Zekrom. Meloetta. And then Kyurem. Do you say Kyurem or Kyurem? I always assumed it was Kyurem. Scraggy. Roggenrola. Ubat. Vanillish, my worsty. Harlequin. Excelgor. Sawsbuck. Durant. Mienfoo. Bouffalant EX. Ooh, cringe. Not what I wanted, but it's what I got, I guess. Pansear. Ferroseed. I like Ferrothorn as a Pokemon. Patrat Dewott. Scrafty. Zebstrika. Swoobat. Mienshao. Scrafty. Samurott. I don't think this is playable. More Scraggy, Pignite. We pulled. I pulled that off stream. I think. I opened a few of my. I scanned a few of my codes off stream. Litwick. I like Litwick. Subat. Keldeo EX. I think this Keldeo is playable, right? I don't think it's like the best, but it is playable. This is if it's gone from bench to active, it does more damage. Which you can make that happen with, I think, Petrant. Right? There's a Petrant that swaps out. It puts a benched Dark into the active. And then you can just put like an air balloon or something on that Dark Pokemon to retreat it for free to come into a Keldeo. Ducklet. Man, I don't like that Pokemon. Lampent. I like Lampent. I like that evolution line. Trubbish. We put the art rare Trubbish. Awkward. Not what I wanted at all. Ooh. Pokeball Ferrothorn. Tepig. Archeops. This is the funny Archeops that everyone's... No, not everyone. Some people are saying is playable, technically. Which, this is playable. This is playable. I don't know if it's my type of playable, but it is, right? Blitzel, Volibee, Mienfoo, Ferrothorn, Scrafty, Mienshao, Swoobat, Virizion. Heal this Pokemon the amount of damage you do to your opponent's active. 3 energy. During your turn, during your next turn, it can't use the stack. This doesn't seem very good. Another Samurott. Sawaddle, Panseer, Woobat. We've been pulling a lot of Woobats. Not a fan. Harlequins for days. Swoobat. Shelmet. This is a Master Ball. Okay, I guess. Oh my god, that's my 3rd Samurott. We just keep getting Samurotts. It was like, it paused for a second even though I was clicking. That was weird. Sandile. So have you been playing at all, Gravity? Or are you just selling off your cards that you had? Musharna. Meh. Electros. Simipour. Wait, was that a Master Ball? Victini. If you have 4 or fewer bench Pokemon, it does nothing. Interesting. I don't know if that's good. For now, selling what you have. Fair. Maractus. Solosis. Krokorok. Anti-Clover Fossil. Prevents all damage of attacks used by opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Damage does not affect. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean I've been going weekly, you know, so I mean I've been enjoying playing. Unfortunately, I can't make any like leagues or cups because they all are at bad times for me. But I'd like to go to one at some point. I should talk about the last time I played, last week. Dude, last week was interesting because they allowed proxies of Black Bolt White Flare. So I got to play a Jellicent deck. Shiny Energy, okay. Mienshao, Larvesta, Rufflet, Prism Energy. I didn't realize they printed Prism Energy in this. Yeah, I'll talk about the last time I played though. Zekrom EX. Shiny Basic. Oh, sorry. Shiny Fighting, I should say. Basic. Servine? Oh, another Servine. I don't know if I like this Victini. It seems a little goofy, in my opinion. Emolga, Solosis, Fracture, Mincino, Simipour, Reuniclus, Crustle, Fracture, Seismitoad Art Rare. I kind of like this card. I kind of like it. I don't know how playable it is, but I'm okay with it. I like Volcarona as a Pokemon. I don't know how playable that card is. I didn't read it, I guess. But art-wise, I do like... Or design-wise, I like Volcarona a lot. I used it a lot back in the day, too. In, oh, Galvantula. When I used to play Smogon. Keldeo EX. I used Keldeo a lot, too, back then. Pawniard. Axew. Timpo. Darumaka. Cryogonal. Another Crustle. Lilligant. Volcarona. Give me the art rare. Smile. Caracosta. Superior EX. So this buffs your Pokemon's attacks by 20 damage. I do think it stacks also, but I don't know if this is a very good deck. 4 energy for 150. You may search your deck for up to 3 cards. It has, I guess it has card search, but like it's so expensive. How are you going to charge this up? Oh, you know what it is? It's the new energy they added, the triple energy, right? It's the new triple energy they added. I like that they added this card decks, but where's that energy they added? It's gonna be behind the auto art race. This thing, right? The ignition energy. So it only lasts for 1 turn, because, you know, at the end of your turn it gets discarded. But if it's attached to an evolution Pokemon, which obviously they are, it counts as 3 energy. So you attach for turn, attack with the energy, and then it's gonna get discarded anyway, so you don't care. I don't know if I like this card, but this is the answer to that, right? That is the answer to that being so expensive. This is also a playable card. But I already know what deck we're playing today, right? Because I already made it. Oh, hold up. Let me talk about my experience at the last game night I went to. So this is not the exact list I played there, but this is basically the deck I played there. Let me move my model. So the way this deck works is it's still a Gardevoir deck, right? It's still a Gardevoir. Like, I'm sorry. But the idea is to get Jellicent out as your main attacker. So Jellicent has, for 2 energy, it does 80 damage. And if you have 2 extra energy attached, it does 80 more damage. So 160, which obviously Gardevoir just attaches from this card. So you don't really, you know, that's easy to do. But the ability, Oceanic Curse, as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent can't play any item cards or Pokemon tool cards. So it's an item lock card, similar to what currently exists, Badoo. Except it's worse because it also locks tools, not just item cards. And you might notice the deck no longer runs Badoo, because typically Gardevoir likes to run Badoo because it stalls out for... It basically stalls, right? It slows the game down because Gardevoir takes a while to set up. But to replace Badoo, we just got Frillish. Because Frillish does the exact same thing Badoo does at the cost of 1 energy. And it does 10 more damage. And it has a little more HP. And it turns out that's okay because we want Frillish to evolve into Jellicent. Yeah, it's pretty good. Clefairy's in here because it's good when you're up against dragons, right? Dragapult's still around. So Clefairy's good tech card for that. And it just does good damage also. Because if both sides have their bench fully loaded, it's 220 damage for 2 energy, right? We have the Klefki in here because certain matchups, this Klefki, I don't know why I said it like that. This Klefki goes crazy. in certain matchups. As long as this Pokemon is inactive, basic Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents, have no abilities. So this disables Monkey which is unfortunate because, you know, we want to be using Monkey. It also disables Pheasantipity, which is unfortunate because we would like to use that. But we're also disabling the enemy's Monkey and Pheasantipities. Other Pokemon that this fucks with, not Noctowl, sorry. What am I thinking of? What other basics? It messes up Fan Rotom because this is a basic, so it disables disability. So if you start with the Klefki, it's disabled. Get wrecked, nerd. This is really good because a lot of Terra Box decks are running this, right? Mimikyu, no, we're talking about Klefki. Oh, I guess it does disable Mimikyu. That's also true, right? It does disable Mimikyu, but that's not really what we're targeting necessarily. Because remember, Klefki has to be active in order for it to disable basic Pokemon in play. So if Klefki is in the active, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. Plus, Klefki doesn't kill this Mimikyu, but Mimikyu kills the Klefki. It's to stop Raging Bolt, basically, because Raging Bolt will run Ogerpon, right? Oh, this also disables Ogerpon. Oh my god. This disables Ogerpon, Tealmask Ogerpon. Yeah, it kills Ogerpon. And then it also affects Eevee decks, because Eevee wants to be running Fan Rotom, right? Which, again, we already mentioned Fan Rotom, but it's really good against certain matchups. So the list I played at the card shop, I ran with some Mew EX. This would also disable Mew EX, but the list I'm playing online at the moment does not run the Mew EX. We'll see if I'm gonna make some adjustments or not, right? But this is what I'm running online at the moment. I net decked this. I don't remember where I net decked it from. Somewhere on Limitless. Water deck with the Weird Tiger. Weird Tiger water deck? This is not ringing a bell for me. Water deck, Weird Tiger. I don't own every card, so I need to do all here. Water deck, Weird Tiger. Chiampao? Chiampao's not really a deck anymore at the moment, right? This is true. You're right. It does disable it, but Chiampao is not a good deck at the moment. It's basically no one's running it. But you are right. It does disable Chiampao. Frigilash? What is Frigilash? Is there an Aegislash deck running around that I'm unaware of? This is basically the same as the Mimikyu, but it's a, stage 2. Oh, Frigibax. Frigibax is what you meant. Sorry. You meant Frigibax, right? With the Baxcalibur? This is not a deck at the moment. I think it has really bad matchups all around, so people aren't running this deck anymore. Because I used to run this on TCG Live, right? This is before I started playing IRL. But I used to run this, the POW list, right? If we go to my decks. Right here. I used to run Chiampao on live. But a lot of cards rotated out, right? The Radiant Greninja's gone. The Bibarel's gone. Heavy Ball is... I mean, that's just in general it's gone, though, right? We lost Pokestop. Irida's gone. So like a lot of like a lot of good pieces are gone now. So it's just not something people are playing, sadly. Yeah, dude, I would love to run like a sick Aegislash deck. But yeah, this is the list we're running. Oh wait, so this is similar to what I was running, but it's not quite, right? Because I like I said, when I played IRL, I had a Mew EX. I didn't have the Klefki in it. But let me tell y'all how it went. So, game 1. I'm up against the Marnie's Grimmsnarl deck, which is not great for me because Marnie's Grimmsnarl is Dark type. Basically, all of my Pokemon are weak to Dark. Remember, I didn't run Klefki. Lily's not weak to Dark, or Clefairy, but it's basically gonna get one shot by it, right? But yeah, I'm basically Giga weak to Dark, so it's not great for me. In the end of the day, it is very anti-meta because it hits Dragon Bolt, Raging Bolt, EVs, and Gardevoir. What? The Baxcalibur? Or the Grimmsnarl? Grimmsnarl's pretty good right now. I don't know if I'd consider it the best deck in the format, but it is very strong, right? But yeah, I'm up against Marnie's Grimmsnarl. It was 5 rounds. We had like 30 people playing. So I won the coin flip and I chose to go second. Gardevoir typically just wants to go second blind, no matter what. Actually, not even blind, just in general, right? I think this list can go first, actually. I think Jellicent can go first specifically. Typically, Gardevoir wants to go second, though. Because we get our first attack off. Charizard. Oh, yeah, Charizard is very... Charizard's running around a lot right now. I will say that. So, I won the coin flip. I chose to go second because I didn't think about it at the time, but like now thinking back, Jellicent is okay going first, but going blind second, I think is still fine. Klefki is very anti-meta. Yeah, Klefki is good because it... Oh, you're talking about the Klefki. Yeah, Klefki is really good because it counters a lot of decks. Some decks just get stalled out completely. Someone at the shop was running this Klefki, and I was playing against him, and he was like, "Yeah, I stalled some guy out like 7 turns because he just couldn't do anything about the Klefki." So the Klefki is pretty good right now. But yeah, I won the coin flip. I went second. He starts with the Impidimp, Spike Moose Gyms. Hold up, let me pull up these cards, I guess, while I'm saying it, right? He pulls up... Let me do all cards, because I don't know what cards I own here. He starts with the Impidimp. Marnie's Impidimp, because he's running Marnie's Grimmsnarl, right? So he goes into Spike, which is the Stadium. Oh, I gotta go to trainers, duh. Spike. So this lets you, once per turn, you can search your deck for Marnie's Pokemon, reveal it, put it in hand, and then you shuffle your deck. So it's just a item search for or Pokemon search for the Marnie's deck. He searches out a Morgrim, which is the evolution for Impidimp. Remember, he only has 1 Pokemon. He didn't bench anything else. It's just the Impidimp inactive. He attaches a Dark Energy, and then he passes. Not ideal for him, I would say. I started with some Monkey Dory active. I Ultra Ball to get a Ralts. I Vessel to get some energy. I Iono, because I wanted the energy at the bottom of the deck, because I typically deck search for the energy anyways. I Secret Box, and then he just scoops. He's like, I'm out. I guess his hand, he showed me his hand. I didn't take a picture or anything. I didn't take pictures of any of these games. But he had a really bad starting hand, which he could have easily fixed by just searching out another Impidimp so he wouldn't get knocked out next turn and just instantly lose. So that was my very first deck, was this Jellicent deck, which is not great because I wanted practice. Right? I was like, oh, okay. Whatever. Game 2. I'm up against Joltik Box. Joltik Box, if you don't know what it is it's running the Joltik that allows you to search for 2 grass and 2 electric energies. And then you typically attach it to like Iron Hands to get it online, so you can get Amp You Very Much, which lets you take extra prize cards when you knock out a Pokemon. Unfortunately, I didn't draw an energy for like 3 turns, and I just lost because once I started getting powered up, it was too late, and I just lost the prize trade. So we're now 1-1. Game 3. He's running the old Guardy list. It's not a Jellicent. He's basically running not this one. This is the jank one I was running. It's this one basically, where you're running Screamtail along with the Drifloon as your main attacker. I won the coin flip again. I went second. He started with Monkey Dory Pheasantipity, which is really bad. And then I started with Frillish. And item locking a Guardy deck is really bad for a Guardy deck. So I just item locked him and just started taking 1 prize at a time because I evolved into Jellicent. I got my Gardevoir out and just started... Oh, I KO'd his Guardy, right? I KO'd his Guardy, so we couldn't attach any energy anywhere. And then he didn't draw another Guardy for like forever. It was really sad. It was really sad. It was so bad for him that he literally he prized his boss's orders, which is the only way to get out of this item lock once Jellicent is up here, because boss's orders allows you to move one of your opponent's benched into the active, so that turns off the Oceanic Curse. He couldn't do that because he runs 1 boss and 2 counter catchers. I think he had the counter catchers, but since Jellicent was in the active, he could never counter catcher. And I think it was so bad at one point what did he do? He fucking Professor's Research, which discards your entire hand to draw 7 cards, right? He Professor's Researched away like... It was like 10 item cards. Like maybe 12. 10 to 12 item cards. Because I had item locked him so long, and he wasn't drawing his Gardevoir. Because he had a Kirlia on board, but he just couldn't evolve into a Gardevoir. So he researched like 12 cards in hopes to draw the Gardevoir and didn't draw it. It was absolutely savage. It was real bad for him. And yeah, it's pretty chonky. It is, yes, it is pretty chonky. And if he hits it and doesn't KO it, that's what the monkeys are for, right? Just moves damage. It's great. So yeah, he literally was Giga item locked. Yeah, not as much as Garchomp, and it's not going to be as much as a Mega Venusaur when that comes out. But game 4. Game 4 was tragic. I should have won this. I lost. So 2-1. Game 4, I already told you I lost, so I went 2-2 there, right? But I was up against Dragapult Zard. I lost the coin flip, so I had to go first. And I just made a dumb mistake on like turn 2. So I searched out my TM Evo, because my idea was to go into... Frillish was inactive. I was gonna evolve into Jellicent, attach the TM Evo, and then just evolve 2 of my routes on the bench into Kirlias, because I was running a 2-2-2 line, 3-2-2 line of 3 routes, 2 Kirlia, 2 Gardevoir. But I forgot to attach the TM Evo before I researched, and just lost because of that. Yeah, because if I had done that, he would have been item locked and he would have been super behind. But like, I didn't want to be like, hey, do you like, even though it's a casual game, Like it's a very casual thing. So like, cause I was letting people take back misplays all the time, but I was just I misplayed and I just took it. I was like, I misplayed. It is what it is, you know. Because realistically, you can't take back a misplay, right? Like even though it's a very casual play, and nothing's on the line, right? But I was just like, I'm just gonna take my mistake and go with it. So I would have won that game. I should have won that game, I think. But he got set up because I didn't item lock him. Game 5 though was super fun. Game 5, this man was running a complete rogue deck. He was like, well, it got top 8. I think it got second or I think he said top 8. It got top 8 in Japan, and I'm like, I don't care. That shit's rogue. I don't care if it topped. It's still a rogue deck, bro. He was running the Dust Noir line, right? Which makes sense because this is a very strong card. Basically, all of the Dust cards are good, right? Or Dust Skull, and then it goes into this Dust Noir eventually, right? It knocks itself out, and you put damage counters out on them, and then to try and knock out your opponent's Pokemon, right? Or like, you know, put enough damage to knock it out. That's the idea. What's up, Cubic? Am I missing? Oh, I'm not on all. Oh, am I? I guess. What's the middle line? Dust Skull. What's the middle line? I forgot the middle Pokemon. Either way, the middle Pokemon also has this ability, except it's less damage counters. So, Dusclops, that's it. I just need to delete the K. There it is. So it does 5 damage. It knocks itself out, puts the 5 damage counters. This Klefki doesn't counter this though. Klefki only disables basics, right? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, it's only basic. Klefki doesn't disable this. So this puts 5 damage counters, and this puts a 13 damage counters. It's pretty neat. But the secret sauce in the deck, he was taking me to Olive Garden. He was taking me to Olive Garden. So for 1 energy, you choose one of your opponent's Pokemon 6 times. So you can choose 6 different Pokemon. You can choose the same Pokemon 6 times, or you can spread it out. You know, like 4 on this Pokemon, or choose this Pokemon 4 times, this other Pokemon 2 times. So for every time you choose the Pokemon, do 20 damage to it. And so it was a massive spread deck. It got close. He got down to 1 prize card. He almost won. I won this. Because I lost a coin flip, and he chose to go second. Which is really weird. Oh, sorry. He chose to go first. Which is weird, but he knew what deck I was running, and he was like, I don't want to get item locked. I at least want to be able to use my items for 1 turn. And his strange option was giving me Grand Tree. Oh, sorry, it's Trainer. He gave me Grand Tree. He played the card, but it's a stadium, so I'm allowed to use it also. Which allowed me to get into my Gardevoir for free. Because you choose one of your basics, and then you search your deck for a stage 1 and evolve it. And then if you evolved, you can search your deck for a stage 2 and then evolve that. So he was using this to get his Dust Skulls into Dusclops, basically. But the issue is, like I said, it lets me get into Guardy for free. And then I literally won by using Mew EX to genome hacking, which allows you to pick one of your opponent's active attacks. Active Pokemon's attacks and use it. I used Arbelova to spread enough damage to get 2 prize cards and win the game at the end. I stole his Olive Garden. I stole his Olive Garden and won the game off of it, basically. It was absolute shenanigans. I respect him for running this complete rogue deck. It was insanely fun to play against. And there was a guy who had just gotten to Masters because before he was playing in Seniors. So Pokemon has 3 divisions based on age. I don't know what the age limits for each division is, but there's Juniors, Seniors, and Masters. Basically, Masters is for the adults. So he basically, I guess he turned 18 is my assumption. I don't know how old you need to play Masters, but he played in Masters for the first time, and I think he top 8'd. I missed top 8 by 1 placement, I think. If I had beat, if I won that match that I misplayed, if I asked, hey, can I take that misplay back? Because all it would have done was, you know, instead of discarding, so I would have attached before I discarded it. Because that's the only difference it would have made. I might have top 8'd, but because I didn't ask to take the misplay back, which I'm okay with not getting top 8, and, you know, standing by my misplay. But I got I placed 9th because of that. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. I think I would have gotten top 5 if I won that, actually. It's something like that. It would have been, I would have basically been placed way better, right? But it is what it is. Yeah, this is the deck though. It's that Olive Garden shit was whack. I loved it. Oh, but yeah, the guy who played a Master, I think he top 4'd or something like that. He played super well, and he was like, we were talking with him, and we were like, you know, how do you feel about being in Masters now? And he was like, I love it. There's way more deck variety than in the lower divisions, because there's not enough people in the juniors and seniors divisions, so typically they just merge them, so they play with, like, both divisions are mixed, because there's not enough juniors and enough seniors to just run juniors and seniors separately, sadly, at the card shop. So he was like, yeah, normally there's like maybe 2 decks in the format when I'm playing here, but in Masters I played against a different deck every round. It's so much nicer, which is super cool, I think. So we stalled long enough, right? Omega lol. Let's play this guarding jelly, I think I called it. I always pick Tails because Tails never fails unless it does. Smile. It failed. Oops. I'm okay going first with this deck though, especially if I start with the Frillish. Starting with Klefki is not bad either, because Klefki counters a few decks, obviously. So we're going first. Ooh, starting with routes is not not ideal. We're starting routes. We're gonna have to get I think we have to nest ball for another routes in case he knocks this out. What's our draw? Oh my god, our hand is so fucking bad. I hope he Ionos me, is all I can say. I hope he Ionos me. I think I have to go routes here. This is such a bad hand. Holy. This is such a bad hand. What the hell? Where's my Grand Tree? I don't run Grand Tree. I run Secret Box. Secret Box is better to run, because Grand Tree means I'm giving my opponent Grand Tree. So this man is running Armor Rouge, I think, right? I think that's the one. Armor Rouge is pretty strong, actually. It can technically hit for unlimited damage. Armor Rouge's Monkey Dory is an interesting option. Squawkability is essentially a Professor's Research on only your first turn. The risk of playing this, though, is it's 2-pricer, right? So what's he searching here? Probably another Charcadet, is my assumption. Oh, Durant. I don't know what this deck is. Durant. I don't know what this deck is. It's a mill deck? What the fuck am I walking into? Research? I guess the research makes sense because he wants to discard fire energies for Armor Rage. Because he's going to Squawk and Seize to discard his hand. Wellspring Ogre Pawn. This makes it so I can't retreat if he attacks with this. What did he discard? This is not... Wait, am I thinking of the other Pokemon? Wait, he discarded Fez. Fascinating. Okay, goes into the Ogre Pawn. Doesn't have an energy to attack, though. I'm okay with that. Okay. I have to Iono here. My hand's like giga fucking bad. I have to Iono here. This hand's not much better. TBH. This hand's not much better. I can work with this though. Arvin next turn to get a rare candy would work out. But I can't really do anything here. I think we just stay with the routes in the active. It's probably going to get knocked out. But that's okay. How many energy on here? Only one? Oh my god. This is giga bad. This is giga bad. I don't think I even have a full art Iono, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm excited for trade night this week because Black Bull White Flare is now live. So vendors should have cards. I'm not excited for the prices of the cards though. Because it's a new set, prices are going to be inflated at the moment. So that's not ideal. Okay, so we bosses my monkey, which I don't really mind, to be honest. I don't mind that at all, actually. Okay. It's annoying, but I can work with it, right? I think I'm still going for this Arvin play. My hand is giga bad, bro. Fuck. Is Arvin even the right choice? Hold up, let me think. Arvin gets me what? A tool card? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get Evo. And let's get a nest. This is not good, actually. I don't have an energy. I don't have an energy. Oh, no. Duh. I get the rare candy. And then I Evo. Yes. This gets me into Guardy. We'll do this one. And then using Guardy, we can Psychic Embrace. We attach. We discard Iono and Super Rod because we're probably just going to research next turn. And we get a Frillish here. Now, oh, I should have price checked. I didn't price check. That's awkward. We'll do these two. Killia. Let me price check real quick. Okay, we have Boast Jellicents. We have one more Guardian there. We have a monkey in there. So one monkey got prized. Okay. Overall, this is fine. This is... Oh, a lot of... Wait. Energies got prized, I think. I think a lot of energies got prized. Hello? 1, 2... I'm running 7? There's 4 in there? Okay, only 1 got prized. That's workable, I guess. I think only 1 got prized. He has 2 cards in hand. How much can he do with that? How much can he do with 2 cards in hand? He's locking me, so I can't actually swap out my Pokemon right now, which is super annoying. My bench is now full. But I just drew very well, I'd say. I just drew very well. So that lets me do this. And I'm going to start moving damage. I'm going to start moving damage. Let's move some damage. I'm assuming your main attacker is probably the Iron Hands, but that's not my target. I want to get rid of these Charcadets. We're gonna mind bend him, which is gonna confuse him, which makes it so he might not be able to attack next turn. And if he can't attack, that means I can go into Jellison. And his hand is super bad right now, so he might not have any answers. His hand is super bad right now. Yeah, he's gonna switch out. Because he's gonna give up the squawk. Oh, that was an interesting play. Oh, he was getting rid of the item card, I think. That's all. Oh, he gets rid of the confusion. I see. He did it to get rid of the confusion. That's fair, I guess. That's fair. I respect that play. Okay. Well, let's continue moving damage. Adrenabrain. From here to there. I think we Ultra Ball, getting rid of this, and we're not using Cleffa this game. We're gonna go grab our Kirlia. So this other routes is also ready to go with the card if necessary. I could Nest Ball. Oh, sorry, research. I don't think I want to research right now, though. So we're just gonna Mind Bend. Again, confuse. So if he doesn't have another switch, he can't make that same play. Which means he might not be able to attack. Which is good for me. Coin flip. Oh, he got head so he can attack. So we're both kind of stalling each other right now at this point. I am going to be able to take out his Charcadet, which does give him a bench slot, actually. Do I even want to do that? Is the question. Do I even want to do that? Our hand's, like, not great, to be honest. I think I'll still do it. We'll just move to 1. Which lets us draw a prize. Did we draw anything good? Fez. I would like to Fez. I have 2 Kirlias on bench, which is not great. But I was worried he was going to knock out one of the routes, but he just never did. He's not being able to power up right now. I would like to get rid of this area 0 Underdepths, but also maybe not. No, getting rid of it's probably fine. So he can get Fez out if he has one. No, he discarded it. So if he gets like a... Oh, I thought he discarded it. Oh, never mind. He just conceded. I thought he discarded a Fez at some point. Did he pick it back up at some point? Did I miss that? Well, that was an interesting game. As in, like, not eventful at all. That was a terrible game. Wait, what was that? What was this? 90 damage in a single hit, bruh. Okay. That's doable. I just didn't draw... I just couldn't swap out, right? Ooh, this is super pretty. Deerling? The new Deerling cards are pretty cute. Alamola? I don't like Alamola as a Pokemon. Not a fan. Ragamola, Yamask, Vanillish, Swoobat. I've gotten so many Swoobats and Woobats, bro. Mienfoo and Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Vanillite. Zweilous. Tepig. Ferroseed. I think the new Tepig is... I think that's playable, right? Simisear? I think it's basically Baxcalibur Fire, right? Frillish? Oh my god, I'm running that. Zoroark? Black Bolt? Electric. A shiny electric energy. Energy coin. Fennel. I'm gonna have to read some of these cards, actually. Scolipede. We'll read it after. Okay, this is just a fossil, okay. Poniard. Thunderous. Alright, let's see what we pulled, right? What did we pull here? Heal 40 from each. That seems pretty bad. Spread decks are actually running around a lot, so maybe it's not terrible, but I don't think it's ideal. Energy coin. Flip 2 coins. If both are heads, search your deck for a basic energy. If both are heads, it's not search for each heads? This seems terrible. This seems giga bad. You need to win the 50-50 twice in order to get 1 basic energy. and attach. That's so bad. No? Let me check the Scolipede. If it's inactive, damaged by attack, even if it's KO'd, it poisons. I don't know if this is good. In pocket, maybe, right? Gentle Fin. Once during a turn, if it's inactive, you may put a basic with 70 or less from discard onto bench. It revives if it's inactive. I don't know how good that is. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it was free retreat, but not was out. I don't know, man. You think you need the Brute Bonnet? Brute Bonnet's pretty good, right? Deerling. But even if you're running Brute Bonnet, there's better ways to poison. This is super cute. What the fuck? What the? Why is this card so cute? I think it's not very good. The card itself. It's not playable, I don't think, but... Okay. Nothing great out of that I wanted, right? But it is what it is. Let's keep playing. Hopefully we can actually attack with Jellicent. Quagsire? Question mark? Tails never fails until it does. Which it literally failed me last time. Oh, I'll go second. I'm fine going second. I think going first is also fine. So I'm more comfortable going second because it lets me get the TM Evo off immediately, right? Oh my god, am I starting routes again? That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Pokepower is not a thing anymore, bro. Like, why even bring up Quagsire? Pokepowers are not a thing anymore. Like, you're literally naming old cards that are not in format. If that's the case. Am I wrong? Nothing is called a Pokepower anymore. If you're saying anything Pokepower, it's not in format. I can guarantee that. There's no way it's in format. Yeah, no, nothing is called Pokepower anymore. Everything is an ability dog. You are lit. I don't know how to explain this to you because I feel like I've said this to you before, but like, no. Any cards with gold borders are out of format now. They literally rotated out this year. No gold borders are legal anymore. Gardevoir rotates like pretty soon. Never had to. I'm pretty sure we talked about this because I think your Mewtwo deck got bricked, right? Because some cards rotated out. Okay, ideally the Frillish would have been my lead, and I would have drawn a Ralts here. This is not great. But I'm going to work with it. I'm going to work with what I got. We're going to get another Ralts out. We're going to research. Discard an energy. I should have done a proper deck search there. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. He's going to item lock me soon. So I think I'm just going to secret box now. I'm going to be honest. What do I secret box is the question. 3, 1, 2. Getting rid of the dark feels bad, but I'm going to do it anyways. This lets me get... I'll get an Arvin in case I wanted that. I have research in hand, right? I am going to grab this tool. I'm going to grab an Artisan. We're playing as Dragapult, I just realized. I should have realized that earlier, but... And then this is Vessel, because this is going to let me get energies out. Let me deck check real quick, right? Fez is in there. We got one more Frillish. Oh, one Jellison got prized. All my monkeys are in there. Achilea got prized. Okay. Achilea got prized. Good to know. We are going to Urson Vessel. What do I want to Earthen Vessel? Devo? Oh, Urson Vessel to Devo. To get 2 Psychics. It's going to let me... I could Artisan. I'm going to Ultra Ball. I'm going to Ultra Ball for... Klefki would be funny, actually. But I don't think that's the play here. We're going to Ultra for another Frillish. I'm not going to give him the Artisan, so we're not going to play it. I'm going to get one... yeah. I'm going to get one Kirlia and one Jellison for next turn. Okay. That is my turn. By the way, last trade night... Oh, it's not trade night. I need... Oh, wait, did I? Hold up. Did I don't remember if I showed you these pickups. Did I show you these pickups? I don't think so. Wait, did he just Iono me? That's fine. Oh, this hand's way better. Yeah, that's great. Ideally, I draw like an Ultra Ball or something, but this hand's great. I would not complain about this hand. But yeah. I picked up this Kingdra from Primal Clash. We picked up this Baxcalibur. He just item locked me, by the way. We picked up the Kirlia, a Chandelier, and a Banette. We'll go over these cards again once the game's over, so I don't waste too much time, right? We get the monkey out. Oh, I'm item locked. Right. I can't Earthen Vessel. That's annoying. Right. I think we... Do I Iono? Or do I research? I would rather keep this Devolution alive, to be honest. So I'm going to Iono here. Yeah, I'm going to Iono here. Do I want to attach? Just a question. How much energy is in here? 3. Retreating is 4. Okay, yeah. So we can just Iono here. He's going to be jealous about the Kirlia? Yeah. Okay, we got the Dark, which is super great. We got the Klefki. We did not draw what we wanted, sadly. I'm okay just passing here, I think. Actually, now we just retreat. We just retreat into the Jellison, even if we can't attack. Because we now also item lock him. He's also tool locked. He's also tool locked. And then we just end our turn, right? Yeah, that's looking pretty good to me. It's looking pretty good to me. So we can't use items and he can't use tools. Probably got rotated. Yeah, I was like, if it says Pokebody, there's no way it's fucking legal. There's no way it's a legal card. He attaches to Dreepy. Researches. He's looking for Dracloaks to get card draw. Obviously. There it is. Dracloak. Jamming Tower. So tools are disabled, which I don't have any tools out anyways. Don't care. Didn't ask. Itchy Pollens me, so I'm item locked again. Counter Catcher does nothing for me. Do I want to attach this basic? I don't really think so. I think I'll just Iono. He has 6 cards. Doesn't matter. I'm just digging for my Gardevoir, which we just got. We got 2 of them. That works out. Okay. Let's get this party started, I guess. So we want to attach 4. 1. 2. We'll just do 2 for now, actually. We don't need to do 4. Because this thing's going to die regardless. And we have rare candy for next turn. Oh my god, this is so good. So... if he item locks me again, it's annoying. I could just get 2 prize cards here. But I could also start setting up on his Cloak. Oh, he surrendered. Okay. He surrendered. Is that going to be common? Is that going to be common? We didn't get to do our... oh my god, bro. We can't get this quest on. We can't get this freaking quest on. Oh, I meant to go over my cards. Oh, we'll go over the cards in a second. I'll pull them out of the top loaders so we can take a better look at them. Deck too good. This is a very meta deck. I wouldn't say it's like it's too good, but it's a very meta deck. But then again, Dragapult is also meta, so it's not like he can complain about my deck. I need to swap out the sleeve on this Kirlia because it's not in a clear... I prefer penny sleeves so I can see the back. But... god, this card won't fucking come out of the top loader. There we go. Am I first or second? I wasn't paying attention. I'm first. Okay. Why do I keep starting Ralts? Fuck. Why do I keep starting Ralts? I need to start Kirlia. Ideally. Oh, not Kirlia. I need to start fucking Frillish, ideally. Especially if I'm going first. Oh, it's a mirror match. Oh, it's a mirror match. This could be bad for me. Because he started way better than me, right? Oh, this could be bad. Oh, boy. I'm going to give him the Artisan because I don't care. We're both going to be Artisaning at this point. What am I looking at? What's prized? None of my energy... no, 1 energy is prized, I think. Secret box is in there. I think a research is prized. Did I have research in hand? I don't remember. Did I have a guardian hand? Okay, both guardians are alive. Both Kirlias are in. 1 Jellicent's prized. Where's my Kirlias? Are both my Kirlias prized? Oh, I'm cooked. I lost this game off of that. Oh, shit. Both my Kirlias are prized. Oh, that's not good. Did I miss see? I'm just hoping to God I missaw that. Because if both Kirlias are prized, I just lose. Because if he item locks me, I'm screwed, right? Oh my god, I think I just lost. Because I can't ever evolve into Gardevoir. Oh no. I might have to scoop this time. Jellicent 100% win rate so far? Including my opponents? Oh, you saw one? Did I pass over it on accident? That's on me then. If one's in deck, that's okay. If none are in deck, I'm fucked. Oh boy. What's he go for here? He's got to item lock me. Yeah, he's gonna item lock me. Makes sense. Oh, he's gonna TM Evo? He could TM Evo. TM Evo is super good. TM Evo is super good here. Yeah. Secret box too. Oh my, I'm screwed. I lost. He's gonna get super fucking set up. I've already lost this game. Fuck. Item lock. Oh, he didn't go for the TM Evo play here. Interesting. Smile? I guess? Let me Artisan real quick. Let me double check. Was Kirlia in there? Did I just miss it? Routes is in there. Oh, there's 2 Kirlias. I'm blind. I see. Understandable. Have a good day. I guess I want an additional monkey then. What's my board? We have space. Well, maybe I should Frillish, actually. Do I get another Frillish out? Oh, I don't have another Frillish. Understandable. Have a good day. Monkey it is. Let's go ahead and Iono. So his secret box is at the bottom of his deck now. Which is great for me. I ain't complaining. I am not complaining. He should have just done it last turn. He should have just done it last turn. He greeted and he got punished for it. Such is the way of life. Go ahead and attach. And then we TM Evo. The Frillish and the Kirlia. That gets me Jellicent, and that gets me God of War. And this protects me from Devolution because I didn't rare candy into the God of War. If he ever rare candies to get into God of War, I can just TM Devo it. Ultra, understandable. Have a good day. My issue here is I don't really have any energies in deck, so I can't really charge this Jellicent up because he's been item locking me this entire time. So I need a hard draw an energy. He got rid of... Oh, he's getting Kirlia probably. Oh, he's gonna... No way he's gonna go into Guardy, right? No way he's going into Guard. Oh, I can't attach. If he evolves into Jellicent, right? Wait, it might... Wait, what? Does he have Jellicent in hand? He must have Jellicent in hand, or else this is a terrible play. He must have Jellicent in hand. Or else this doesn't make sense. Why would he just... Oh, research. That makes sense. He's hoping to get into Jellicent here. Because if he gets into Jellicent, I can't do the TM Devo play. He has to get Jellicent, or else he's kind of cooked here. If he doesn't get Jellicent, there's a... Oh, Night Stretcher gets Jellicent. Yeah, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. Well, not cooked, but this is not an ideal situation for us right now. He has no energies, though, so he can't attack either, actually. We both cannot attack right now. If he goes into Jellicent, that is. If he doesn't go into this Jellicent here, he loses, I think. Maybe not loses, but I put him back a lot. Tell me he doesn't go into Jellicent. Oh my god, he just trolled himself, and he doesn't even realize it, I think. He doesn't even realize what the misplay he made is. Oh my god. We're so good here, right? I'm gonna Artisan to check energies real quick. Or not energies, but cards. Okay, we don't have another Frillish, which is not ideal. That's fine. We're gonna retreat here. We cannot attack with this Jellicent, but I can TM Devo him. Which loses him his God of War. So even if he goes into Jellicent, he can't charge his God of War. Charge it up by discarding more energies. And I didn't knock him out, so he doesn't have access to Pheasantipity right now. This matchup is so jank. So he needs a boss's orders to un-item lock himself right now. Boss's orders does get him out. Okay, so we're both item locked now. We're just staring each other down at this point. He might be able to... Oh, Iono, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. This is not... This is okay. Maybe I should run one boss's orders in this deck. Maybe I should run one. We're going to lose this trade out. Unfortunately. We lose this trade out. Yeah, we lose this trade out. He's going to power up before I can, I think. We're both item locked too, so this is kind of a cooked matchup right now. This is kind of a cooked matchup right now. Oh, I don't actually want to attack right now because he can just move damage over. There's no reason to attack, which sounds weird, but yeah, I need to run a bosses in this deck, huh? I'm gonna attack anyways. Fuck it. Maybe I should have attached the dark energy instead of attaching. Maybe. I think that might have been the right play, actually. Damn. Am I cooked? I might just lose off that now, huh? I can't ever Ursa Vessel or Secret Box here, which is really bad for me. He's Arvining, but he can't use these items he's pulling. Rare candy. Does he have a boss? He must have a boss, or else he wouldn't do that, right? He must have a boss's orders, or this makes no sense. The damage gets moved. Monk a W. We're not looking good here. We're not looking good here. Honestly, I shouldn't be attacking, I think. Yeah, we're gonna die next turn. I shouldn't have attacked. That was a misplay. That was a misplay. Yeah, we just lost because I attacked instead of attaching. Yeah, we just lost. Damn. Damn. We didn't even get our 90 damage attack off for the quest. Because that only did 80. Oh, we just lost. Not like this. Oh, well, GG's. I think that's GG's, boys. Oh, there was a different idea I could have gone for, but it's too late, I think. It's too late. I didn't attack because I didn't want to give him more damage counters. And yeah, I just lose out from here because I can't get another Frillish out because I don't have one. And I can't ever Night Stretcher. There's a Frillish in these prize cards. Is the problem. So he gets to knockout here. He's going to kill this Routes probably. Yeah. And he gets a knockout here. We're kind of cooked. We're kind of cooked. Puts on a Guardy. Okay. And he just attacks for 80 and I die. No. Not like this. How do I get back in this game is the question. How do I get back in this game? That helps, but is not an answer. Yeah, he's no longer item locked, this is the thing. I needed Iono here. We just lose out here now, I think. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah, we just lose. GG's. Damn, I shouldn't have attacked that first turn. That was my misplay. I'm not even gonna Adrenabrain. So he has to win a coin flip in order to attack now. Which he's now... Obviously, he gets into the Guardy. We knew that was going to happen, right? Hmm. 190 plus 60 is not enough to kill him. I actually need a third monkey in order to kill this Jellison right now. God damn it. Hmm. Okay, he spreads the damage. I don't mind. That's fine. He retreats to get rid of the confusion. He un-item locks me, though. This is actually my chance to get back in the game. He un-item locks me. This is my chance. Two, 4, 6. He's gonna knock out my Clef Key, probably. I think the right play here is to go to Clef Key. He might go for a Monkey, though. That's 120 damage. He's probably gonna go for a Monkey here. I think the Clef Key's the right answer, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Clef Key's the right answer here. Because now I just go into Clef Key. Let me think before I make any rash decisions, though. I'm pretty sure I just lose, though. I think I'm still cooked, right? I think I'm still cooked. I just don't see a line here to winning. I have to Iono them, at least. If I don't Iono, I lose regardless. I can Devo him again. While I'm not item locked, alright? Just pull this out so it's out of my deck. And then an item. An item. What would I want here? Counter catcher? Okay. Let's go ahead and retreat. Getting rid of that. Going into the Clef Key. It's probably the last thing I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to do it first because I'm stupid. Let's go into Artisan. Let's search you out. Oh, I should have gone to Dark Energy instead of 2 Psychics, huh? Too late. Let's get you. Let's counter catcher. This. Let's attach a Devo. Super Rod. What do I want back? Monkey. Darks. I realized I should have Clef Keyed to the front last, because now I can't use my Monkey Dory. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsies, misplay. It is what it is. I might have lost because of that, actually. Oops. I might have lost because of that misplay. Evolve him again. So he still has no Guardy. I need to run his routes down. If he doesn't go into Kirlia, I need to run his Screamtail down. Which Screamtail's coming up anyways. Which will allow me to run it down, right? Because the Screamtail is the damage at the moment, right? This is fine. This is fine. Because we can get into what we need next turn, I think. Because we get to Jellicent already. He didn't item lock us. Unless he Ionos, we would get Jellicent guaranteed anyways, right? Roaring Scream. He knocks out probably a monkey. Oh, the Frillish. Oh, shit. He knocks out the... Oh! Okay. I don't know if that's the right play. I'll take it. But I don't know if that's the right play. Oh, I can't move as much damage. So that kind of does cook me a little bit, huh? Okay. Okay. Let me go on Artisan, see what's in there. Routes. I don't really want to bring up another routes right now. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead. We're going to Iona him again. So he goes to 1. Go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and... Vessel does nothing for me. Iona to 1. Gets rid of his Guardy, but it might get him into a Kirlia. So we're gonna Arvin. I don't know if this is right, but we're gonna Arvin. We're gonna counter catch her. Oh no. We can counter catch her next turn, I guess. So this is fine. Is it? We could Night Stretcher here instead. Which gets me a monkey. Which he just knocked one out, right? Night Stretcher for the monkey. Which gets us closer to being alive. Smile. We'll grab these two. Attach a Dark. We will retreat with you. Going into the Jellicent. One. 2. Before I get too crazy with these, let's move 1, 2. And then let's move... I want to get rid of as many damage counters off the field, off of my lower HP Pokemon. Do it like that. I might not even attack this turn, to be honest. I might not even attack this turn. Iono. Okay. I'm okay with that, because I would like to Iono him a lot. This gives him... Oh, this gives him the script, huh? Oh, actually. He gave me a monkey. So we're definitely going full power here. Because we're going to knock out the monkey here. Okay, we want to run a boss in this deck, though, for the mirror match. Because without the boss, it's kind of cooked, it feels like. Okay, here's my other Jellicent, but I don't have my other Frillish, right? I think the Frillish is prized. He gives me Fez, which is fine. Artisan. What does this give him? I guess... I don't know. What is he trying to get to here? He honestly should have given me his Jellicent, I think. Because I can't knock it out. And that stops me from being able to countercatcher his routes. Because my countercatchers are alive still. He doesn't know I have one in... if I don't have one in hand. But, you know, if I get it in hand, he's fucked, right? Still no Kirlia. Oh my god, am I gonna win this? There's a non-zero chance that we actually win this. If I get a counter catcher, we're like super in a good spot here, right? How many energies are in here? 1. We're doing this. only to thin the deck a little. I don't give him the Fez. I don't play it. Playing it's too risky. But this is just to thin the deck so I don't draw the Fez. Because I'm looking for a counter catcher here. If I get the counter catcher, I just win, I think. Put him to 1. We did not get the counter catcher. Unfortunate. Okay. We're still in a really good spot, though. We're still in a really good spot. So I do 160. I don't actually have enough damage counters to kill this Fez right now. We're going to be 1 off. $30, $60, $100. So I am going to move 20 damage onto this. Maybe I should have just 1, actually. I should have just done 1, I think. We're going to power press here. Wait, did I have enough damage? Wait. I had enough damage. I mathed wrong. I'm stupid, actually. I mathed wrong. I might have given him a chance to get back in the game. We'll see if I get punished for that, right? I might have given him a chance to get back in the game. Oh, he didn't move off the routes. I think we're actually in a good spot because of that now. Because he even hand attached, so we can't retreat this Fez. Right? He even hand attached. So we actually just win off that. He didn't hand it. Why did he not hand attach? What? Nani? We're gonna Adrenabrain. Because we can just kill this routes now. Right? Okay. I don't know why he gave me that. He should have definitely moved damage off of that. I don't research here. There's no reason to. How you doing, by the way, Devilish? Yeah, I just mathed bad. That's on me. That's on me. For some reason, I was calcing plus 40. But yeah, I definitely had enough damage. And then I just win from here, right? How does he come back in? He's trying to win the monkey trades, I guess? If he doesn't get another dark, I just run his clef key down, right? Because I win this trade out. If he doesn't get another dark energy. Because I can just move damage to his clef keys. So if I draw an Iono, I'm playing an Iono. Put him to 1. I did not get an Iono. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm still running the same play here. Do I even attack? Do I even attack? I don't think there's a reason to attack. I guess I might as well. Because we might lose out on the... If he does move it off, it's better for me to have damage on him, right? If he moves all the 60 off. Because then I can't knock out with the monkey. Research. He could get an energy here. If he could get an energy here. Clefairy does he can't power it up, so he did get the he did get the energy. But this is okay. Because now I just killed a Jellison, even if he moves all the damage off the clef key. GG's. We got there. We got there. Our first actual match where like it went to a complete grind game, right? Holy, I thought I lost like super early on because the start was really bad for me, right? He's just gonna move it on Jellison. Oh, he didn't move it off the Clef Key. I guess I'll just attack his. I'll just do the play I was going to, and move all the damage to the Clef Key. There's no reason not to, right? GG's. We got there. We got there. Sheesh. Wait, did I just miss click something? Oh no, I didn't. We got there. GG. Feels good. What, dude? What a grind! Oh my god, the Frilicious last prize card. What a crazy match, honestly. I think I'm gonna save this log. How do I save the log? Right here. Export. What do I paste? Do I need to paste this, or I think I just need to paste it somewhere. There. I have my own personal Discord where I put stuff. I'm gonna put this in there. I'm sending this to someone. Hold up. I need to send this to someone. Yo, look at this crazy match, dog. Where is he? Where is he? Dude, that match was crazy. Not bad. I definitely misplayed that though, Devilish. You're right. I don't know why I did plus 40 instead of plus 60. Because I definitely had it there. Holy, what a misplay. But it paid off in the end. It still won. I didn't get punished, right? We finally completed this because we got to attack Miss Jellison. Holy. Devilish, well, what deck do you play? If you don't mind me asking. Sawsbuck? Munna? Win is a win, yeah. Not misplaying is important though, right? Just because, like, it could have been the difference, right? You're new, okay. Are you trying to get into Pokemon TCG? Golden Go and Dragapult. Golden Go is actually really strong. Most people say just play one deck to learn it, right? Instead of trying to play multiple decks. Or like, and if you're going to pick a deck, pick something meta. And you've definitely picked something meta. Oh, Golden Go Dragapult. Sorry, some Golden Go's run a Dragapult now, right? Is that what you mean by Golden Go Dragapult? Because I know before there were Golden Go decks that were running Dreepies. Oh, Dracloaks, right? Oh, two different decks. Okay. Okay. Because yeah, I know some people are running Dragapult in the decks with Golden Go as like a finisher, if necessary. But I think most Golden Go's, if they're running Dracloaks, they're not actually running Dragapult, which I think is probably not correct, but what do I know? I don't run the deck, right? I feel like having it just in case is just not a bad option. How are you liking Pokemon? Master Ball Pignite? This Archeop looks real funny. Boufflant. Yo, Whimsicott! I want this card IRL. I think it's going to be an expensive card. Maybe not like giga expensive, but I think it's good. Let me look it up real quick. Whimsicott EX. This is such a pretty card. Oh my god, it's going for $40 right now. I was hoping it'd be like 20. But it is still too early. Prices are still inflated right now. There's a chance prices will come down from that. But it's currently sitting at 40. I'm hoping it comes down to like 20. I'm willing to buy it at 20. 40 is just a little too high for my liking. Larvesta? Electro? Oh, I didn't mean to click. I didn't mean to click there. The Electros is super cool. Genesect? Meloetta. Okay. Oh, that's the SAR, right? That's pretty clean. You kept getting your energy code Ionode.
Oh, wait.
After Crash, yo, thanks for the follow. So Energy Search Pro getting Ionoed is unfortunate, but when it happens, you have to find a way to shuffle your deck. Because if you don't shuffle your deck, your Energy Search Pro is going to be stuck at the bottom of your deck, right? Okay, a small tip that some people may not be doing. If you get Ionoed, look at your hand one more time. Because whatever is getting Ionoed is going to be at the bottom of your deck. If you're okay with those being at the bottom, you don't have to necessarily shuffle your deck, right? But if something important is there, you have to shuffle your deck because you need that card or you need some way to search it out, right? Which is why, like, earlier I Urson Vesseled to get 2 Psychic Energies, and then I Ionoed afterwards because I'm okay with those being at the bottom. Ideally, I discard those, but I have more Earthen Vessels in there. So I can just search it back out. And I have so much deck search, it's probably going to get shuffled anyways, right? And how you doing, After Crash? Yes, I am another TCG VTuber. Now that we've gotten to a stopping point... hold up, let me finish opening these packs real quick. You're more likely to discard them to Golden Go, so all your energies isn't at the bottom? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's exactly the play, though. Because Energy Search Pro... Wait, Energy Search Pro... Sorry, I need to remember if I remember the card. Energy Search Pro. Okay, that's your A spec. Yeah, just rip it. Honestly, just use it. If you can attack, just immediately use that bitch. This format right now is really rough for A specs. Because hold up, let me show you point some cards out after this. Just remind me if I forget. But yeah, After Crash, do you also play IRL or do you just play online? I'm trying to make a Jellicent deck IRL. At the moment, there's proxies in it because I play casually, so they're allowing proxies if it's not like over half the deck. Oh yeah, unfair stamp just happens. Unfortunately, it's just there. You have to live with it, man. You have to learn to play around it. This Electros is kind of goofy. I like it. It's not my favorite card, but the art is it's like a kid's crayon, it feels like, right? I'm super happy with this. Getting IRL would be better, but I can't currently find any packs IRL. Oh, but Energy Search Pro is gonna have some problems. Obviously, there's Disgenesect, but let me go to. Let's just go to Dex because I don't remember what set it's from. There's another Genesect, right? There's another Genesect. This one. SFA. What's SFA? But it disables A-Specs. You can't play an A-Spec from your hand. It doesn't even need to be in the active. It just needs to have a tool attached. So a rescue board, an air balloon. So it gets free retreat. So you just can't use an A-Spec, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then obviously with the deck I'm running, A-Specs are an item. Or some of them are tools, right? But the one you're talking about, Energy Search Pro, is an item, right? God. I keep misclicking. I'm getting used to my new mouse. Energy Search Pro. This is not also an item. So Jellicent disables tool cards and item cards. And then Frillish, the de-evolution, disables item cards if I attack with this. And then obviously Badu is still in format, right? So this also disables item cards. So because Badu is meta and fits in every deck because it's a free attacker and free retreat, and with Jellicent running around now, just using your cards might be more important. I would recommend, if you're not, I think your decks do run, like both Golden Go and Dragapult run it, but run Boss's Orders. I think I'm gonna fit a Boss's Orders into this deck because the mirror match was absolute hell. I'm not gonna lie, that mirror match was absolute fucking hell. Oh my god. So yeah, it's a little bit of a rough situation for using items because there's so much item lock coming into the game right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm evil. 4 in Dragapult, 2 to 3 in Golden Go. Yeah, that's what I thought. I might need to fit one in here. Like I said, I might take out one counter catcher for it. I might get rid of an Iono. I don't know if that's correct, but... Oh, getting rid of a rare candy might be okay, actually. Because TM Devolution's coming back into meta. So, if I double rare candy my Guardies, I could go to 0 Guardies. So I only really want to a rare candy once, I think. I guess if I get Devoed and they're not running Jellicent, I could just rare candy again. I could just rare candy again, I guess. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. But yeah, format's a little weird right now. Also, anyways, I play IRL though. Sorry, I got some pickups last time at trade night, and I forgot to show the cards when that happened afterwards. But we got this Baxcalibur. I think it's just a really pretty card. Very happy with this pickup. It was relatively cheap. We picked up this Kingdra from Primal Clash. Last time I played was like 10 years ago. And Primal Clash is what I kind of had the most of. So I would like to try and recollect the Primal Clash cards. Please focus, camera. It's not going to focus, is it? I would like to recollect Primal Clash. I don't know if financially that's going to be possible because this is a very expensive set from my understanding. We picked up a Banette. I just think it's a pretty card, so I picked it up. No particular reason. Hold up. I'm going to turn the camera off and turn it back on in hopes that it refocuses properly. There we go. I just think it's a pretty card. I like Banette as a Pokemon. We got Chandelure. One of my favorite Pokemon, to be honest. Very pretty card, I think. And then, the big one, the Kelia. I'm hoping to get all 3 of this evolution line. I also want to swap the sleeve out. This is a ETB sleeve, it looks like. But I'm going to swap this to a penny sleeve. I prefer the penny sleeves. Give me a second. Yeah, do you play IRL though? I assume you do, but you know, there's a lot of people who don't play IRL, right? Did you see the new Dragonite? Not a fan of it. I don't think the new Dragonite looks good. You do not play. Okay. Sag. It's okay. It's kind of expensive to get in right now. Actually, playing a regular deck is not that expensive if you're just going to run like lowest rarity. But collecting is expensive because there's so many scalpers. If you want to build a deck IRL, buy singles. Do not try and rip open packs. Buy singles. Go to tcgplayer.com. Build your deck that way. It's sadly the easiest way to... Oh, sorry, the cheapest way to build your deck. Yeah, product is like impossible to find. Because scalpers are so relevant right now. I'm hoping they start moving out soon, but they're still here at the moment, so we just have to deal with what we have, right? I'm hoping that they'll eventually filter out. I do have some sealed product that I haven't opened yet, but I want to keep it sealed as the thing. I've ripped a lot of my product So it's not like, and I have not resold any sealed product. So it's not like I'm a scalper. I just want to make that clear. I just haven't ripped them because I kind of like the idea of a sealed collection. At least some of it, right? I do think I'm either going to rip or sell this SPC soon though. Because it's not even like a great SPC because it's slightly damaged. So people wouldn't even want it for collection purposes. They would just buy it to rip it, right? Unfortunately, I didn't sell it immediately because the price went down on it, right? The super premium collection. I would rip it if it wasn't prismatic, because prismatic is so bad hit rates, man. I've literally not pulled anything good out of prismatic. I've opened a lot of prismatic, I feel like. And I just have not gotten anything out of it to show for it. It's super sad. It's super sad. Alright. What time is it? I can run one more match, right? I can run. Okay. Here's how I do. I haven't been logging in every day, but here's how I do the quest. If, hold on. I'm going to re-roll this. In hopes that it's a fire Pokemon. It's fine. That's doable. From a fire Pokemon. Actually, is it doable? So what I normally do for that is I come here. I go to Trainer Trials. And then I run my Singleton Jank deck. And then just swap out a Pokemon if I have to. Like, I add a Pokemon if I have to. But that one said attack Whis. Wait, what was the mission? Use one attack from a fire Pokemon. Okay. So this runs Charizard. Charizard is technically a dark. So I just need to attack with like Charmander or Charmeleon in this. And then I just play this format. It's jank as fuck. It's funny. Do I run TM Evo? I do. TM Evo is technically an attack. So I mean, if I can get that off too, that works. This is how I do this quest. Because I don't run a fire deck and I don't run a lightning deck. Or electric, I guess. So this is how I get that shit done. I don't know if anyone's playing Singleton. I might not be able to find anyone now that I think about it, unfortunately. Yikes. Yikes. Sorry, someone's asking me if I got any hits out of the set. I technically have some Black Bolt White Flare sealed, but I don't know if I want to open them. Hold up, let me grab them. Oh god, why is my... Hold up. I don't know if I want to open them. I have opened one White Flare ETB that I bought from my trading local card shop because they were selling it at MSRP because it was release day. And I managed to get one. But I got one of each ETB off of the Pokemon Center when they had a drop on Pokemon Center. And because they're PC ETBs, I don't know if I want to open them. If they were regular ETBs, I would be more inclined to open them, I think. But because they're PC, and another thing, I am so sad about the Mega Evolution set. The Pokemon Center drop happened and it kept flagging me, so I couldn't get anything. I had it in cart and trying to pay for, like I was basically like credit card information, everything in. But it would not let me check out because it would flag me and then give me error 17. So I could not get any Mega Evolution product. So I'm like shit out of luck on that now because I don't know if they're going to have another drop before the official release. Yeah, I don't think this is going to pop, right? I'll just play a regular match and then I guess we just won't get this done. Because like it says use the Reshiram deck. What Reshiram deck? Did it give us decks? I didn't get a deck. Oh, wait, there's... Hold up. Where do you redeem stuff in this? At the bottom? Am I blind? Jesus Christ, why is it at the very bottom? It's sorted by recent. That implies if they add a new deck to my fucking list, it should be at the top. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. Oh my god. Let me... Well, I was gonna do something, but I forgot what. I don't even know how to run this deck. I don't even know how to run Reshiram. How's Reshiram trying to run? I'll play this in casuals, if casual standard even exists. Reshiram runs Gouging Fire, Heat Blast, Blaze Blitz. Can't use Blaze Blitz unless it leaves active. Why is it worded like that? Why isn't it just like every other one? Can't use this attack on the next turn. Why did they decide to word this differently, I wonder? Reshiram EX. 50 damage. Okay, so this is the new quote-unquote Charizard, in a sense, right? Except it's fire typing. And it does more damage, I think, because Charizard is plus 30. Tepig, Pignite, Emboar, so it's using Emboar as energy acceleration. Basically Baxcalibur for fire. It runs Iron Hands. Fez normal. Varoom. Varoom? Foreveroom? Interesting. Buddy Buddy, Urson Vessel, Max Rod. This is not an... This is probably not like an optimized deck, but it's a good starter deck, I guess, right? Why are we running... Oh, we're running Rare Candy because Emboar, duh. I don't know how I feel about this deck. I'm gonna be honest. I'll run it, I guess. Do not expect me to play well. I'll say that much, right? Because I only play Guardy at the moment. That's literally it. I play no other deck. I should play other decks occasionally to learn their lines so I know what I'm playing against. I'm aware of that. I'm aware, don't worry. We're kind of going in blind because I really don't know how to pilot this deck. I really don't know how to pilot this deck. All right. What do we got here? Do I want to go first or second? I don't even know if this deck wants to go first or second. Probably second. I'm going to go second. I assume it wants to go second. Because it's kind of a slower deck, right? Because we need to get a Emboar set up. Wow. I guess we're stunning Reshiram. Not ideal. Two Buddy Poffins is okay. Hopefully I draw like... I didn't look if Arven was in the deck. If I just draw the TM Evo, that's good too. Varoom. He looks like he's running the same deck as me. I should have known because of the sleeves. He's probably also trying to just get this mission done, I think. I think he and I are on the same game plan. Yeah, he and I are on the exact same game plan. That's so funny. Actually, same game plan. I respect it. I respect it. Not an evolution. Okay. Let's get out Tepigs. Do I get out both Varooms? I don't know. I'm just going to get them both out. Fuck it. Okay. I don't have a Steel Energy, or else I would do this for no reason. Do I even switch? There's no reason to switch. I might just attach this Lightning. Smile. This only needs, you know, 2 Fire Energies and a colorless, so I mean a colorless Lightning counts. Ooh, Rare Candy. It's pretty good. Do I just lose now? Is that how this works? Oh, he only has 1 card. Never mind, we're fine. Varoom. We don't have an energy is the issue. So maybe I shouldn't have attached. Hindsight's 2020. I see. I shouldn't have attached. We're gonna end that turn. It's like that, huh? It's like that. Oh, that's what Levincia is for. Because you want to discard the lightning and then Levincia to get it back. That's funny. That's funny. I like it. I like it. Hindsight's 2020. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that's how I wanted me to work this deck. Yeah, if I realized that was the game plan, I definitely would not have just attached for free, right? Oh, how cooked are we? How cooked are we right now? This is going to be a very slow match, I think. It's going to be a very slow match. There's no reason to boss anything up. Oh, one of your Pokemon. That includes the Varoom. It's slightly different than Baxcalibur, right? Because wasn't Baxcalibur only on water, or am I misremembering? You got a fire. Iono. If I Iono, I give him cards. So I actually don't want to Iono. I'd rather not give him cards because we're both in a stalemate at this point. I'm okay with that, actually. I should have gone for the mid evolution here. That's my bad. I should have Ultra Balled, I think. Oh, he Ionos. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I bossed at the bottom of my deck now, which is maybe not great, but we get Earthen Vessel, which is super nice, right? He's fully powered. Nest Ball. Fez. Okay. Interesting choice. I respect it. It's a lie. I respect no one. Basic Fire. Okay. I think since Levincia is already out, we just get rid of ours. Oh, there's no other electrics in there. That's awkward. Okay. That's awkward. So here's how we're going to do this. Maybe I should have just searched one energy out, if that was the case. Oops. It's fine. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Yeah, one is prize because it's two. We're going to retreat. Actually, no. I can just discard one of these, right? I mean, I can just do like this, this, and keep one. Okay. Arven and Iono. I think I Arven here, right? Gets me a tool. I could just TM Evo. Maybe I shouldn't have attached to the Reshiat in the front so early, but I wanted to draw more cards. And we get an item. What item do I want? What item do I want? I could Ultra. And instead of Evo, I just get like an Ultra. Oh, sorry. Instead of Evo, I can just get like a balloon or something, right? What is this? Fascinating. Yeah, we're just going to grab this instead. This doesn't... This... Hold up. Damage. 260. Oh, it KOs. Interesting. Interesting. We're going to Ultra. Actually. We're going to Urson Vessel, getting rid of an Ultra to get 2 fire. We're going to Ultra to 2 fire. Because we have a superior energy retrieval, I'm willing to make this play. Just in case he targets my Embor, right? So now we have 2 Embors out. If he has a boss in hand, which we know the deck runs it, right? And then... Honestly, we just kind of... Do I want to attach? I don't know if I want to attach. I'm not going to attach. Doesn't really matter what we do here. It's a knockout either way, right? Bonk. 1 prize. Lightning. Okay. I tried. I tried. Sir? Okay. Reshiram. Oh, he doesn't have enough energy to power up the Gouging Fire, so it's not actually a threat. Unless he just draws a shit ton here, I guess. And then he can just retreat with this. There's a Lightning. Rare Candy into another Embor. Urson Vessel. Yep. Rid of the boss is crazy. Okay. I don't think that's the right play, but he's playing, not me. I'm not your mom. So you can get 2 attached. Where? Onto the Gouging Fire? Interesting. I don't think attaching it now is the play, but I'm not his mom. Do what you want, bro. You do you. I don't Iono because I want him to have no cards in hand. I'm toxic like that. If I get a boss's order, I target this Fez. I don't actually have a way to kill his Reshiram right now. It's not ideal. I guess. Oh, does this discard an energy? Oh, it does. I didn't realize it did that. I should have used that last turn. Oops. I didn't even realize it did that. So I am hitting for 130, which is not enough damage for like anything. I think I still run down this Fez because I can't kill it anyways, right? We just run down this Fez. I like that idea. If he doesn't have an energy to attach, we kind of just cook him here, right? Okay, how much energy did this deck run for fire? I know I should have memorized that, but I didn't. I know I should have memorized it, but I guess I could have swapped out to this Reshiram, but I think it's fine if I lose this one. I want him to take some prize cards so I hit harder, right? A switch. A switch. He got me there. He did get me there. That's fine. That's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. So this does 230 now. This is just enough. Actually, do I want to put down this Gouging Fire? I'd rather get the Reshiram back, I think. I'd rather get the Reshiram back. Because this needs to move out and then come back in, which wastes a turn. Reshiram doesn't need to waste that turn, right? So I think I might just Night Stretcher here. We're going to get back Reshiram. Yeah, I know we have to Levincia. We're going to use that next, I think. Levincia. To discard it. To draw. Another rare candy. I don't need another rare candy. So we will discard the rare candy. And I don't think I'm going to play this Gouging Fire this game. That might be wrong, but I don't think I want it. We attach. We activate. We attach. And we actually attach to these two also, I think. Okay. I could Iono him. I don't think I need to. I'll Iono him next turn, I think. If he doesn't do it himself. So I am in a weird spot on this prize trade, to be honest. Because I'm at an odd number. He's at an even number. So he technically wins this prize trade out because I need to knock out 2 more still. And he also just needs to knock out 2. But he can get the first knockout here while I'm behind now. Oh, it goes into hand. Max Rod kind of goofy. I thought it went into deck, but I guess it is an ace spec. Kind of goofy. So I just lose here, right? So I just lose here then. I lose out on this price trade. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It is what it is. I guess I should have just Iono'd then, huh? Because if I Iono'd, he might have not been able to make this play. Dang, I needed him to not get this charge back up. GG's. GG's. He wins. Dang. Oh well. I tried. Screw to your hand. Am I petty? Yes. Yes, I am. Sniping the Fez wouldn't matter though, right? We don't have any spread damage, so we can't actually put damage onto there. And then this thing has a free retreat. I can... Yeah. Yeah, it's game. Oh, well. That is game. Ah, well. GG's. Yeah, there's no bench damage in this deck from what I saw. Even if I sniped it, he would have just retreated to Reshiram to kill me and then win, right? It wouldn't have mattered, I think. GG's. Yeah, so managing the prize trade is important. And because I went on odd, I basically knocked out a Pokemon and gained nothing from it. Because typically the prize trade is going to be 2-2-2, right? That's why Gardevoir EX is kind of nice. The old Gardevoir EX deck, right? Because the new one's Jellicent. But the old one's nice because all of its attackers are basic Pokemon. So, you're only giving out, non-EX Pokemon. So you're only giving out 1 prize rather than 2. So it makes the prize trade really difficult if they can't snipe your Fez or your Guardies. Servine. Servine. Golett. Munna. Fennel. I like Fennel. Crocodile. Amoonguss. Duosion. Fungus. And Melota. Okay. More Servines. Palpitoad. Audino. Fusion. I don't like this Pokemon. I don't know. Alamomola is kind of goofy to me. Lilligant. Scolipede. Munna. Master Ball. Excavalier. And a Victini. Fossil. Woobat. I've gotten so many Woobats, it's not even funny. Mienshao. Sharon. Durant. Brave Bengal. Pokeball Hollow. I like that they swapped the Pokeball and Master Ball Hollows. I think these look way cooler than the old Pokeball and Master Ball Hollows. There's so many art rares. They're just handing them out like candy in the season pass. There's so many art rares. They're like, fuck it. Just give them all. Give them all. Oh, there's a full art Hilda? Wait, where's the Hilda? Excuse me. Oh, there it is. This is a full art Hilda. I didn't know that. Goofy, yeah. If you're new, so Devilish, you said you're new to Pokemon TCG, right? Or at least live, right? If you want to build decks in TCG Live, my recommendation is to go here. Actually, you can start with the bundles, I guess, right? There's some bundle people say to buy, but I don't remember what bundle it is. There's some bundle people say to buy. I don't know which one it is off the top of my head. So you might need to look up a video for that one. Yeah, you might need to look up a video for that one. But if you non-bundle wise, what you gotta buy is you go into here and get celebrations and just buy this 11-20 packs. Because there's not that many cards in the set. It's only 4 cards per pack, but there's not many cards, so you're gonna max out. So you're gonna get 4 copies of a card, of each card, that is, right? And then from there on, any additional dupes are gonna convert into trade credits, which allows you to just buy the cards you want, basically, right? So like, I'll open it real quick. It's not like I'm using this for anything, the trainer points. But you buy this, you get some trade credits, and then you get 6 packs, 7 packs, something like that. So see, collection limit. I'm already at 404, so it gives me 50. Again. And then you're guaranteed like a hit, technically, I think, in every pack. Which this is my first time getting the 4th one of this, right? So I didn't get anything out of that, technically. Well, I got the small amounts, right? The basics. First time getting the Rocket Zapdos, so it's slowly filling that up. Slowly filling the Surfing Pikachu up. Lugia, Yveltal, Groudon, so that's 150 on those again, right? And then this one I have max, so this gave me 75. Reshiram, Kyogre, Zekrom, so that's 150 right there again. And then another 150 for the Surfing Pikachu, now that it's maxed. So that's 300 from that one pack, right? And the trade credits are what you care about, because that's what lets you craft cards, essentially. Right? 75, because it's not that higher rarity, technically, right? But since the set's so small, you're guaranteed to get a shit ton of trade credits. Yeah, another 75. So I got 1575. And I paid how much for that? And remember, 3 of them didn't even get converted, right? I paid 1120 to get 1575. Obviously, you need to get 4 of every card before it starts converting. But the set's really small. So, like, it's nearly guaranteed to happen. And then you just keep buying that. So you can craft the decks you actually want. But yeah, let me look at this again. Yeah, so there's no bench damage in this. I guess my play would have been to get Iron Hands. But I wouldn't have had a way to amp you very much to get 3 prize cards there. Oh, the Fez. Maybe there was a line to get a win there. I forgot about the Iron Hands. There might have been a line to get the win there. But I don't think... Without knowing it, because I think I bossed or something. Or I used Arvin or something, right? I would have had to Fezandipity first to pull the Iron Hands, because I would have to boss the what's it called? I would have to boss the Fez, because we don't have a counter catcher, right? Yeah, we didn't have a counter catcher. So the only Gust was the boss's orders. Yeah, that would have been our only line. Unfort. Truly unfort. Oh, did I Iono? I might have Iono'd actually. Either way, without knowing I had that in that line, I probably would never have seen it, right? I like that this is a thing. So you can just see the cards that you own and you don't own technically, because you can just click the ones you don't own. So if you want to like master set in a sense in live for some reason, I don't see why you would want to master set in live. Because you don't get anything for master setting in this, right? Yeah, there's no real reason, I guess. It would be cool if you could mark cards off here. So you can mark cards that you own IRL, right? I think that would be cool. But alas, that is not the choice they made. Is this like the digital online Pokemon TCG? It looks really good. You haven't played TCG since the base set came out decades ago? This is. But the client sucks ass. I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. It used to be Pokemon TCG Online. It wasn't the best, but it worked. It was fully functional, and it had all of the order sets in it. Like if you go to like, I guess if you go to, we'll go to decks, edit deck, format all, show cards all. Oh, I guess I could just scroll back down here. So you see, like, it doesn't actually have all the cards till base set, if you look here, right? It doesn't actually, it has, XY is the oldest set it has, I think. But there's more cards that existed before that. But they just haven't put it in the game. So expanded format is not fully functioning because all the cards are just not in the game yet for some reason. Even though TCG Live has been out for a very long time at this point. So like, they have some of the cards in here, right? But like, they don't have all the cards in the game for some reason. So if you want to play expanded, you can't. You can't play the actual expanded format because they just haven't imported all the cards. Yeah, expanded is basically modern. Yeah, like expanded would be more like legacy, I think, where like everything's legal. Or sorry, all the order sets are legal, but there are technically banned cards in Pokemon. There's not a lot of them, but there are banned cards. Trainer. Pokemon has a very limited ban list. Lysander's trump card is one of them. I don't know if you know a lot about Pokemon TCG, but you know TCGs. You would understand this. So you play Magic. It sounds like you would understand why this is a problem. Each player shuffles all their cards into his or her discard pile, except for this card. Yeah. Stall is a very, when this card was legal, Stall was very meta. It was a very toxic deck because you would run that with like size. Oh, it's a Pokemon. What am I doing? Seisma. You would run that with like Seismitoad EX, which for 2 energy, you do 30 damage, which isn't much, but your opponent can't play any item cards from his or her hand. 30 is a lot when max HP is like maybe 210 at the time, I think. It wasn't very high. And then you would run things like, let me think, what would you run? Oh, not Misfortune Sisters, right? Look at the top 5 cards. Discard any number of item cards in there. And so you're like trying to deck them out essentially, right? There was laser, right? Laser was really good back then. Hypnotoxic laser. It poisons them. Flip a coin. And if heads, they're also asleep. Yeah, it was Giga Cancer. And then is there anything that lets you get a trainer back? Ah, funny you ask, right? Funny you ask. There was a card back then. What? I don't remember her name. This was so long ago, bro. Put a supporter from your discard into your hand. Ah, yes. Put a supporter from your discard into your hand. There was Garbodor. Yup. Garbodor. I believe it was this one. Oh, no, that's not it. It's this one, maybe. Yep. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon Tool card attached, Pokemon Tool card is... well, it's easy to get a Pokemon Tool card. Just know. Oh, top right? Oh, it's not this one? My bad. This one. Oh, it's the same one. Is this the same card? Did they reprint this? Oh. It's not necessarily a reprint. It has a different attack. But yeah. It's the same card. It just has a different attack. If it has a tool card attached, each Pokemon in play, in player's hand, and in discard has no abilities. Except for itself. Wow, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, so that would disable abilities. I don't know what abilities were meta back then. But, Gardevoir. Each basic energy attached to your... each psychic energy attached to psychic provides 2 energy instead of 1. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Attach any number of basic to your Pokemon in any way you like that you find. Rest go in hand. I don't think that existed back then. Refinement. Discard a card from your hand to use his ability. Draw 2 cards. So there were some very good abilities, as you can see, right? Yeah, you lock down install. Vileplume. What did Vileplume do? It's got to be one of these. Once during a turn, you may heal 30 damage. Once during a turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, choose a sleep, burn, confuse, or poison. Your active is now affected by that. Or your opponent's active is now affected by that. That's pretty funny. Oh, this is the one you mean. Each player can't play item cards. I don't think that was the card to play, because Seismitoad kind of already does that, right? With his attack. But yeah, yeah, this, as long as Pokemon is inactive, basic can't attack. I don't think that matters. This one's giga annoying, because it doesn't have to be inactive. You just fucking can flip a coin. Wasn't there a Slowbro or something? Slowbro. That had a misprint? Was it a slow... Oh, I don't remember what card it was. King? Yeah, this card had a misprint originally. No, it wasn't this one. What card am I thinking of? That's pre-Black White? Yeah, it was a very old card. We're talking about a very old format right now. We're talking about a very old format. Oh, I mean, you can still see XY era cards. You know that, right? You can still look at cards from X and Y. You can't look further back. Yeah. You gotta pick a format all or format expanded. And then show cards to all, because you probably don't own them, right? But there was a card that said, whenever your opponent tries to use an ability, flip a coin. If they don't get heads, the ability doesn't go off. But they misprinted it when it came to the English set, because in the Japanese set it said once per turn, but they forgot to print that on the English version. So you could get 4 of them out, and then if they try to use an ability, they'd have to flip 4 coins and get heads on all of them in order to use any ability or something like that. It was not good. It was not good. They definitely are wrong at that, I think. Yeah. Oh, not all of them. So some Pokemon specifically say they have to be in the active. Like if you look at this, as long as this Pokemon is in the active, this happens. But if you look at like this, once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any energy attack, you can move damage counters. But this is per Monkey Dory, so you can have multiple Monkey Dory, and each one can activate this. But like, if you look at another Pokemon like Pheasantipity, it says you can't use more than 1 flip the script each turn. Or if you look at, yeah, like Klefki is a good example, as long as this is in the active. Some of them specifically say they have to be in the active. But some of them also work from the bench. Yeah, so for the Pheasantipity, even if you have 4 out, you can only use this once. Which is if one of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you can draw 3 cards just for free. Which is good in a game that, you know, is fairly consistent, I'd say. Most of the time you can run your game plan in Pokemon TCG. I would say if you want to play Pokemon TCG, it's not playing live is not a bad way to start playing, because obviously playing IRL can be rough because cards are expensive, right? Cardboard's expensive. Honestly, like a meta deck, like this Jellicent deck I'm running right now would run you probably around like $80, $90, I think. This deck right here that I'm running. Hold up, let me move my model. This is like an $89 deck. Not ignoring like rarities, I think. Ignoring like getting the higher rarity. If you ran like the lowest rarities of everything I'm running, it would be like $90. I say that, but like a lot of times you can just get like these basic supporters like this. They're like 50 cents, but like some people will just give it to you for Iono is a little more expensive, I think. But like research, someone will give you that shit for free, right? They'll just give you that for free. Because it's so like common. You might be able to get nest balls or rare candies for free. You can trade. No, not in live. You cannot trade. I meant IRL. In live, you craft your cards. Live also gives you pretty good decks. Yeah, the battle pass actually gives solid decks, to be honest. Typically. Is there any deck in this pass right now? What's in the box? Did they give us a deck? Well, they just you start out with a decent deck, right? I just ran the Reshiram deck. It's not a terrible deck. It does its job. I don't think it's a good. It's not a meta deck, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it is a functioning deck that is completely playable. That's the nice thing about Pokemon. Like, jank works, to be honest. Like, let me see if I can find this deck. The rogue deck I talked about earlier in the stream. Hold up. It was some Arbolova deck. Oh, yo, Devilish, thanks for the follow. Arbolova deck. Here it is. I think I found it. Copy to clipboard. Create a deck. Import. I think this is the deck my opponent was using that I was talking about. So, oh yeah, this is the deck. So it runs Arbolova. This dude, this is such a jank card. This is such a jank card. This is complete rogue, but it placed top 8. Looking online. Oh, we got second? In its very first showing, it got second. Because I think it surprised all of their opponents. No one saw it coming. This is a 40 card deck. This is a this is a $40 deck. And the deck I'm running is Giga Meta. This is one of the new meta decks that's come into the format with the new set. And it's like a 90 card deck, $90 deck. And let me check this. Hold up. Let me pull this up. Hold up. Let me pull this up. So where is it? GX. Is it this? Arbolova EX. Where is it? Am I fucking blind? Don't answer that. I am. Arbolova. There. I think it's this one, right? No. I'm actually blind. What is going on? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So this is the deck right here. Right? You can just net deck. See, $40 deck. The most expensive thing is like the Mew EXs and Night Stretchers. But it got second in its very first showing. 16 players. Golden Go, Typhlosion. I don't think this is the way to run Typhlosion. Marnie's Grimmsnarl is Giga Meta. What the fuck is this deck? Monkey Dory? Gardevoir? This is... Oh, Psyduck. What is going on here? What is this man cooking? Hello? What is this man cooking? This is an unreleased card. There's cards in... Japan has more cards than us. Similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! What the fuck is this deck? I mean, it's basically a regular Gardevoir deck, I guess. But what's this Psyduck? Why are we running the Psyduck? I don't know. We don't run Drifloon anymore? Whatever. Anyways. That deck I don't understand. This is a Giga Meta deck, right? This is one of the best decks that came out in Destined Rivals. Oh, cooking some ads. Not like this. Not like this. I'll wait. Smile. I'll wait. Let me know when you're back. Are you back? Are you back? Question mark? Are ads still playing? It doesn't tell me that ads are playing. What the hell? Weird ads. 90 the heck? Normally it tells me if ads are playing. Nani? Question mark. But yeah, this is a Giga Meta deck. Welcome back, I assume? 15 seconds, pensive. It didn't tell me that an ad was going to run. That's weird. Normally it tells me. Okay. Yeah, normally it tells me if an ad's about to run. It didn't tell me an ad's about to run. That was weird. Anyways. Yeah, this is a Giga Meta deck. With Destined Rivals. This Destined Rivals set before the newest set. This is the best that came out of Destined Rivals. Super meta. This is an older deck that is... Oh, no. What? Oh, it's an older deck that's running the new Golbat. Interesting. Interesting. This is not a bad deck, but it is not a meta deck by any means. This is somewhat meta, but the Typhlosion is like a new tech card that people are trying to run in this, I think. I don't know if this is good. I know it's something people are trying to run. This is just meta. Yeah, this is just a meta deck. What else is in here? This is actually surprisingly strong. I've played against this deck, I think. This is actually strong, strangely. I didn't think it would do anything, but it kind of cooks. I'm not going to call it meta, but... This is... What is this deck? Oh, this is the... what's it called? This is the Boom Boom Grove. Yeah, okay. This is the Festival Lead deck. This is also Rogue, but it's actually super strong. It's a Rogue, very strong deck. Armouge Ho-Oh is actually good. I wouldn't call it meta, but this is a strong deck. This is just a meta deck. Yeah, this is just a meta deck. Mask Box. Ogerpon Box, I think people are calling it. This is what people were running in the last like major tournament. This is also Giga Meta. This is a top tier deck. People thought it was going to be the best deck in format, but it turned out it wasn't. And in this sea of very meta decks, or very strong decks, this absolute rogue deck no one saw coming won second place. So like you can run some very cheap decks. Like you saw earlier, there was one that was like $30, right? That's 50. That's 74. Even this, like it's Giga Meta, it's only $61. It's $80. Yeah, under 100 for a deck. Like, oh, there's the $50 deck I was looking at. There was a $30 deck in here, wasn't there? Yeah, that's it. I would not call this meta, but yeah. I would not call this meta. I would call this rogue. But Pokemon is one of the cheapest TCGs to get into if you want to play IRL. If you're trying to play for free, TCG Live is right there, right? Yeah, the apples are so funny. It's I want to build it, but it's so... I don't know. I'd prefer to just stick with Gardevoir. Yes, Gardevoir is Giga Meta. I'm not going to argue that. It's Gardevoir is like arguably maybe best deck. But Gardevoir is also rotating pretty soon, right? This card is rotating out like next year, I think. Like early next year. Cynthia or Team Rocket reach nowhere? Team Rocket? Cynthia is not doing anything. Singleton is a newer format that they're testing out. IRL, no one runs this shit. I'm gonna be honest. But on live, they have this format now. Where they're trying to see like, you know, if people are interested in it, I guess. But yes, they have added Singleton. Yeah, that's essentially like EDH, yeah. I played Commander for a long time. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be very popular in Pokemon. I'm gonna be 100%. 100% it's not gonna be popular in Pokemon. I don't think. It's too weird. It's too weird. It doesn't make sense as a Singleton format, I think. But maybe people said the same about Magic though. Maybe people said the same. Yeah, I haven't played Commander in forever. The last time I played Magic is because the last time I played Magic, I was teaching someone how to play Magic. And then I joined the D&D game, and then it went to shit, and then I never went to that card shop again. Well, I went recently. But yeah, the experience was so bad, I just couldn't show my face there anymore. The experience was so bad, I was like, I'm out. Oh, I've told I call it the pizza incident. I've told the story before. If you don't mind showing up on another day, I will explain the pizza incident again. But it's a little late for me right now. It's 2 a.m. for me right now. So this is normally like when I would be getting off. I normally would have gotten off like 40 minutes ago. But, you know, I was yapping. I do be a yapper sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. No problems. Yeah, no problems. I wasn't in a rush to end or anything. My next stream is gonna be Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is like 12 hours. Like whatever time it is right now, flip it 12 hours on a Friday for me. And then the next stream after that is going to be Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But if you just want to talk in Discord, you could always just join Discord. All right. Sorry. Cynthia's too rogue. I think people really wanted Cynthia to work, mainly because she seems cool. But it's just too rogue. It's just not working. It gets real beefy, right? Because with the power band or whatever it's called, right? Cynthia. Oh, power weight. They get real beefy. But like it's just not working out. It's in the format, it's not working out, mainly because I think the grass weakness is really holding it back, because Killmask Ogre Pawn is right there, right? It's in Raging Bolt, and Raging Bolt is still super meta, so it just dies. It just dies to, like, maybe it doesn't die, but oh, maybe it does just die actually. How much energy you need for this to work? Fighting types good when? There was a very brief period where fighting types were like good, I think. But it was like a while ago. You off on Friday, so you should be able to drop in? Okay. Yeah. But Friday and Saturday I stream at 2 p.m. Easterns. I'm not going to be playing Pokemon. But I mean, I'll talk about my experience at a card shop being terrible anytime. Friday is going to be Arknights, and Saturday is going to be Satisfactory. Arknights is a mobile gacha tower defense game that I play. And then Team Rocket. Team Rocket is neat, but the Mewtwo is just not strong enough, sadly, which sounds weird. It's just not good enough. The Moltres has a weird... Well, is it the Moltres? Yeah, the Moltres has a weird jank deck. I don't remember what deck this... I don't remember what its partner is. Where you just discard your opponent's active and you just keep fucking up their board setup. But that's like Giga Rogue. That is Giga Rogue. The issue with Mewtwo is it can't attack unless you have 4 Team Rocket's Pokemon in play. Or 4 or more, that is. That includes itself, I believe, but still, like, you only get 5 bench space, right? It's blue in Pokemon. Yeah, T-Tar was good in the pre-release, but that's because it was a slower format. Or faster format? It's a 40 card deck, right? And then, like, in the pre-release, you could only use cards from the newest set. You couldn't run any of the order cards. Use Spidops with Mewtwo, like Teal Mask. That's the idea, right? That's the idea they went with Spidops. But it just isn't good. It just isn't good. I think Team Rocket's Crobat is probably the best piece that came out, like Pokemon, that is. Because it's basically Hawlucha, right? Obviously, you gotta evolve it, but like, you get the Golbat, right? You get the Golbat, which lets you put damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, and then the Golbat does the same thing, right? Except 2 Pokemon. So it spreads damage, which could matter. And then Porygon was like interesting, but like, it's just not good. It's just not good. Discard 2 cards, draw 1 card. The reason behind that is because it does more damage for each supporter in your discard that has Team Rocket in its name. But like, it's just not good. There's some good Team Rocket cards that came out for trainer wise, right? Team Rocket. Like Ariana's really good. If you're running Team Rocket, this is super good. Draw until you have 5 cards. If all your Pokemon in play are Team Rocket's Pokemon, draw until you have 8. That's giga good. Factory. Once during each player's turn, if they play a supporter as Team Rocket in its name from hand, this turn, draw 2 cards. That's great. Ariana, draw 10 cards, maybe if you emptied your hand out, right? Petrol I think is pretty good, right? Search your deck for a trainer, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. You can't play that trainer this turn, but it sets up for next turn. It's actually not bad. Archer's only good if you're running Team Rocket, right? It's Iono, but it fucks your opponent over. It's because they only draw 3. Proton's not bad, but because you can use it in your first turn, but it's only for Team Rocket again, right? Transceiver is good, even outside of Team Rocket's decks, because you can just search a Petrol or an Ariana, because this is still for draw 5, you know? It's not great, but... Or, like you said, Giovanni. This is only good if you're running Team Rockets, really, but... It's a Gust. Right? It's a Gust. Gust is good. Petrol is ignored. Some decks that are not Team Rocket decks actually run Petrol. Some decks actually run Petrol. The best thing that came out of Team Rockets is probably this. Colorless Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents, have no abilities. This is the best thing that's come out of this format. Right? Oh. Switching this requires discarding energy. Not all Pokemon require that, but yes, typically yes. So like if you look at Jellicent, at the bottom right, it says retreat 3. So I need 3 energy attached to this. And then I need to discard all 3 of them. But if you look at like Cleffa is a free retreat. Some Pokemon have free retreat. And then there's item cards that can I just type retreat? Okay. So Air Balloon just came out. Retreat cost of the Pokemon this is attached to is 2 less. Watchtower is evil. Yeah, Watchtower is so good. Might be the best Team Rocket card that came out. Because, hey, nice Rotom you have. Is that a normal type Pokemon? Fuck you. Oh, are you running Eevee? Oh, that's crazy. Did you want to evolve? On your first turn? Did you want to evolve on your first turn? Fuck you. So I should about retreat costs. Gardevoir. Oh, Squawk, get cooked. About retreat costs, Gardevoir actually likes high retreat costs in their deck, so that's why Jellicent's really good. You're probably not retreating with Jellicent anyways, but if you are, it's fine. Because Gardevoir, when it can attach psychic energies from discard onto your Pokemon. But when you do that, they take 20 damage for each energy. You can use this as often as you'd like. So, Jellicent, if this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached, it does 80 more damage. So if you have 4 energy, it does 160. So if you attach 4 energy, you're going to have 80 damage on this Jellicent already. But that's what the Monkey Dories are for. If this Pokemon has a dark energy attached, you can move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to your opponents. So there's 8 damage counters on this already. And if you have 2 of these out, you can move 60 of those immediately. It's great. And then if you retreat into another Jellicent, hey, look at that. You just discarded 3 energy. And if there's 1 extra energy in there, you know, you just attach 4 again with the Gardevoir. Oh, look at that. I have 80 energy to move around again. Or if the Jellicent is in the active, took damage, you just move damage off. That's fine. I don't care, right? So Gardevoir likes damage on their Pokemon. Not too much, but they like having damage in order to move damage around. Because then they can snipe Pokemon on the opponent's bench with like Screamtail. Screamtail. For a Psychic and a Colorless, This attack does 20 board damage to does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on this Pokemon. You have 90 health, so I can attach 4 energy, dealing 80 damage to itself. 80 times 2. 160. I can do 160 damage to any Pokemon on their bench. If they have a little too much HP, let's say they have 210 HP. I can only do 160 here, right? But if I have some damage somewhere else, I can attach another 60 damage onto them. Right? So that's 60 plus the 160. Oh, that's enough, right? That's 220. So you can knock out this Pokemon. And since this is an EX Pokemon, it gives 2 prize cards when it's knocked out instead of 1 prize card. Like, this gives 1 prize card because it's a normal Pokemon. Same with this. So you're attacking with a 1 prize attacker, but you're knocking out a 2 prize. Let's say they have to pair it. Oh, look. It has exactly 160 HP. I can just hit that for 160. So, yeah, attacking bench is very viable for Gardevoir specifically. And then this list doesn't run it, but the order list did. This is the old list. That's the jank list, not that one. Lily's Gardevoir, this is the one. So this one ran Drifloon. For every damage counter on this Pokemon, it does 30 damage. Only to the opponent's active, not the bench, but still. So you can attach 3 energy, dealing 60 damage. So there's 6 damage counters. Times 3. 180. But you then attach a Bravery Charm. Basic Pokemon this is attached, you get 50 extra HP. Right? So this has 120 HP. Well, that's crazy. So I can attach 5 energy, dealing 100 damage to it, to deal 300 damage. And then I could use a Monkey Dory, move 1 damage counter, and then attach another energy, getting to 110 damage on itself, right? Which means 330 damage. And then if you have another Monkey Dory and 30 damage anywhere else, you can do an additional 40 damage that way, right? Or you just do the 300 here and then move 60 damage with 2 monkeys somewhere else, right? And then you deal 360 damage that way to the enemy's active. Oh look, Gardevoir only has 310. Let's look at some meta EX cards, right? Dragapult. 320. Okay, so that hits, right? 300 plus an additional 20. Charizard EX. 330. Wow. Raging Bolt. Oh, that just has 240. We're good. We're in the clear. We don't even need to attach all of it. We're good. What else? Teal Mask. 210. Free. You get the point here, right? You get the point here. It's hitting very hard. That was the old deck, though. The new deck is about item locking and preventing your opponent from actually playing the game properly. That's the new Guardy list, which is very good in the mirror match against other Gardevoirs. If they're not running Jellicent and they're running the old Guardy list, they almost can't get set up and they just lose. It's near impossible to win. But again, this Guardy is gonna rotate soon, sadly. Alright, we're gonna end the stream here though. I meant to end the stream like an hour ago. Only Garchomp survives, but he won't do too much damage. Yeah, Garchomp's neat, but it's just not enough. Jellicent is less glass cannony, but yeah, the old deck, the non-Jellicent deck was very glass cannon because you wanted to reduce everything to 1 HP basically, because all your attackers only dealt damage when they had damage on them. Yeah, but the thing is, when this Pokemon dies, it gives up 1 prize card. Everything you're hitting or you're trying to hit is an EX, and the EXs have this rule box at the bottom that says when your Pokemon EX is knocked out, your opponent draws 2 prize cards. So you're taking 2 prize cards while your opponent is taking 1 prize card. So you're winning the prize trade because you're only giving up 1 at a time. They need to take 6. You're taking out 2 at a time, ideally. Yeah. There are ways to get around that, but oh no, we're about to end the stream. Oh, I've stalled so long. Someone raided me. Oh no. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're about to end. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to end like an hour ago, but I've been yapping. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, what's cooking? I'm sorry. I'm playing the Jellicent list. I'm sorry you raided because I'm about to end. I meant to end an hour ago, but I've just been talking away instead of ending. How was the stream? How was the stream? What are you playing? What are you playing is the real question. Am I hard countering you with Jellicent? If I am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was playing Gardevoir and the Jellicent list came out, and it's just a better version, I feel like. Stream was good? Nice. Yeah, a Garchomp seems nice. It just doesn't do enough damage, man. It just doesn't do enough damage. Crustle Wall. There was a guy who said he was going to be running this in the league or the cup this Thursday, because a lot of decks are running EX as their main attackers again. A lot of decks are running EX as their main attackers. Even Jellicent is, right? Even Jellicent. Yeah, in an EX heavy meta, pretty good, pretty good. That's why, like, before a lot of people were running Mimikyu. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's EX and V Pokemon. Mimikyu is still out there doing good work. Someone got hardwalled by this like a few weeks ago. Jellicent Watchtower. I don't think I'm gonna run the Watchtower. Oh, you gotta go. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm probably about to end soon. I keep saying that and keep talking, but Mimikyu and Polt for a long time. Yeah, it just works, man. It just works. Because some people don't tech for it. I remember someone made a Raging Bolt deck. Oh, someone was talking about a Raging Bolt deck online, and they were like, I don't understand why this is in the deck. I'm gonna remove it. And literally the entire comment section was, you need to run this card in case they run Mimikyu. You need it for the Mimikyu matchup. It doesn't say 70 damage. It says 70 damage counters. Is that the... So, yes, it bypasses resistances, and it's technically not damage. It's technically not damage. Yeah, Baby Bolt's also good at sniping the bench. But yeah, it's technically not damage. There's a weird thing in Pokemon where, like, damage isn't damage sometimes. It's damage counters. Oh, Mew EX can also hit it. That's right. Because Mew EX... Because it says prevent all damage by done to this Pokemon by effects of opponent's EX and V. By attacks, right? So if you go to Mew EX... so he is new. He doesn't... The last time he played was base set, basically, I think. So Mew, genome hacking. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon. So if the Mimikyu is inactive, it copies that attack. But since Mimikyu is not doing damage, it's applying damage counters. Mew EX just applies 7 damage counters. And then it dies because it only has 70 HP. Yeah. But like looking at like a more meta card, like Phantom Dive does 200 damage to the opponent's active, but then it does 6 damage counters to your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you like. So you can spread 60 damage across all of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And you can bench up to 5 Pokemon, right? So you can do 60 to 1, you could do 10 to each, you could do 30 here and then 10, 10, 10, right? What's my jelly line? Have I thought about a 1-1 line? I have not thought about a 1-1 line. Here's why. I feel like I've prized a Frillish or a Jellicent every game I've played. At least one of each. What does Guardy drop to add Jelly? Guardy drop... Yeah, it's a Dragon type. Dragon types are in. Dragon types have been in for a while, yeah. Fairy types were in for a bit, but then they got rid of it because it was a balancing nightmare, I think. Dragon does not have an energy, though. Dragons just use other energies that exist. Is it always good to run non-EX Pokemon? Yeah, it's always good to run non-EX Pokemons. Even in Pocket, because Oricorio, right? So the new Guardy list is... Oh, I just pushed the wrong button. This is the new Guardy list. We drop Drifloon. We dropped all of our Bravery Charms. We run 0 Buddy... Wait, that's a lie. Buddy Poffin's in here, right? Am I blind? Is Buddy not in here? Wait, I thought I Buddy Poffin. Am I blind? I have bad eyes. Don't judge me. Is Buddy Poffin not in this? No, I guess we don't. I guess we dropped the Buddy Poffin. Oh, Buddy can't search Frillish, duh. It's 70 or less, right? Buddy can't search it, so you drop it. Yeah. We add Klefki. Oh, ad break, no. Oh, fuck it. God, now I gotta wait, and then I gotta finish explaining. I gotta end. I keep saying I'm gonna end, and then not ending. Oh, is it already over? Is it over? It says ad break ends in 30 seconds, so I assumed there was still 30 seconds. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. It's saying ad break ends in 20 seconds. So I just assumed that there was going to be more ads until that time. Okay, fuck it. So, we cut the Drifloon. Because Jellicent's super strong right now. Not because it does a ton of damage, because it only does 160, right? But the item and tool lock is insanely strong. They have to boss or iron bundle you to get out, right? If they iron bundle you and you have 2 Jellicents, you're still item locking them because you just go into the other Jellicent. Rare Candy is super bad right now because Jellicent. Because if your opponent rare candies into whatever they want, you go up to Jellicent and then you TM Devo. So now they're back to a basic. They have to go into a stage 1 and then a stage 2 normally. It's very rough right now. If you have Jellicent out inactive, they can't even Devo you to get, right? Because they can't attach it. Because it prevents them from playing tool cards from hand. So they can't even attach TM Evo. I don't think the diversity matters at all. The diversity to get damage doesn't matter. Because you like let's think about the mirror, right? Let's think about the mirror in a sense. Do you need 2 candy? I don't technically need 2 candy. If I cut a candy, I'm adding a boss because I already want to add a boss's orders. Because in the mirror match, I played a God of a Jellicent mirror match. That shit was I thought I was gonna lose because they item locked me first. I thought I was cooked. Devolve a evolution. Put a Jellicent in Watchtower. Look at him in the eyes. Wait, can you not evolve Eevee naturally? Do they need their ability to evolve into an evolution? That makes no sense to me. This is just in the first turn, so it doesn't matter, right? Wait, can you not? That can't be true. Nah. Yeah, you can just evolve into it, right? Does it have to evolve from an EVEX? I don't think so, no. That doesn't matter, because Devolution just puts the card back in their hand. So they can just play it on top of EV again, right? Watchtower stops EVEX, does it? What does this mean? This is a stupid question. I don't understand what this means. This Pokemon can evolve into any EX that evolves from EV if you play it from your hand onto this Pokemon. Isn't that how any EV evolves? What does that fucking mean? Isn't that how any EV evolves? How? Huh? The evolutions don't say evolve from EVEX. Does that matter? Does that matter? Evolves from Eevee. Oh, it specifically says Eevee, not EVEX. I see. Ah. I see. That's an issue, I guess. That's so funny. I never realized that. Because its name is EVEX. How does that work with... I've never thought about this. Oh, it specifically says Marnie's Morgrim. So you can't use a regular Morgrim to evolve into Grimmsnarl EX. Or Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX. I never realized that. Huh. That seems like a weird thing to do, but I guess. Huh. Yeah, because I guess you can use 4 Zora and 4 Enzoras. I don't know why you would, but huh. But yeah, sorry. To Ninja, I just don't see lock. The item lock is the strongest part of Jellicent. So if you go into Drifloon, it's like you stop the item lock yourself. I don't see the point of doing that. So Jellicent really just wants to stay in the front and just keep item locking and tool locking, right? You stop the opponent from using any tools. They can't Devo, they can't Evo. So like they also can't Ultra Ball. They can't use their Ace Spec. They can't Rare Candy. They can't Vessel. They can't Nest. Like it stops. They can't Buddy Poffin, right? It stops so much. it's just worth losing it. I feel like not being able to one-shot anything is kind of bad, but having the option jelly is kind of good. Yeah. Yeah, jelly, it just is good. And then like you just get Clefairy out against like Dragapult or something, right? Or Raging Bolt. And then you're hitting what, 320? What's Dragapult at? 320. Would you look at that? What's Raging Bolt at? Raging Bolt. Okay. More than 160, but enough to get one shot by having Clefairy out, right? So those are two very meta decks still. So Clefairy just helps you deal with that. So you still one shot. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. Just attacking with Jellicent is fine. Strangely enough. And then Screamtail's in there because Screamtail's just good, right? Bench Snipe is just good sometimes. What do you mean I prized my one-off? Well, 90% of gamblers before... Dude, I have yet to prize double Gardevoir. The day I prized... it's going to happen. There's going to be a day I prize double Gardevoir and I'm going to fucking sob. I'm going to cry shit my pants and... So yeah, it's just not necessary. And then obviously the Badoo gets pulled because Jellicent, sorry, Frillish is just Badoo with the energy cost. One Guardy keep game. You're fucking insane. You're asking to lose the game at that point. I think most of the time I prize one Guardy when I play IRL. Okay, we're gonna end the stream though. I keep saying I'm gonna end the stream, and it's been like an hour and 10 minutes since I've said I'm gonna end. Join Discord if you haven't. Oh, snaps when I go live. Check me out on YouTube tomorrow. I dual stream. Which doesn't want me to mention that, but I dual stream. Yeah, bench sniping is so nice. Bench sniping is just so good. I mean, just play the singleton format, right? What is it called? The fucking trainer trials? Yeah, go play that. truly jank. But yeah, next stream is gonna be out Friday. We're gonna be playing 2 p.m. Eastern. That's gonna be Arc Knights, and then Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern for Satisfactory. If you play Satisfactory, you can join in and play. Let's see. Who are we gonna raid today? I need to raid someone. And then I need to go eat. And then I need to go eat. Have you pulled it? Do you play IRL, by the way, Ninja? Have you pulled any cool cards? Or is it more realistic where you can't find any packs to pull from because all the scalpers are eating all our cards? Those freaking bastards. Fucking scalpers, man. That's all TCGs, dude. They'll leave eventually. They'll leave eventually. I think they're gonna leave soon. Actually, that's a lie. The Mega Set's coming out in September. They're definitely scalping that shit. They're definitely scalping that shit. Investing in TCG long term is just so weird to me. I guess it's short term because scalpers are here for short term. But yeah, let's find someone to raid. Who are we gonna raid today? That is, I would raid them, but I don't think that's English. There's nothing wrong with raiding non-English, but I speak English, and if I raid someone, I would like to at least communicate with them. I don't expect non-English to speak English necessarily. Maybe that's wrong though. Maybe I should expect them to speak some. Maybe it's just common for them to know English. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know. We are gonna go raid a random well, this person is not even playing Pokemon. Why are they under Pokemon? Hello? Nani? Should I? Hold up. Is someone playing Pokemon TCG IRL? Maybe I'll raid one of them. Fuck it. Oh, they're doing. Everyone's doing like rip and ships. I don't want to watch someone doing rip and ships. What the fuck? That's so cringe. That's so cringe. Fuck it. I'm raiding someone I know. We're not raiding Pokemon. Fuck it. I'm raiding someone I know. Yeah, MTG is such a shit show right now because the Final Fantasy set, right? Isn't there a Sonic set or something coming out? I feel like MTG has turned so weird lately. I feel like they've not expanded their own like universe, and it's just all Secret Lair, Universes Beyond or whatever shit. Yeah, it's become the Fortnite of TCGs. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it has actually become the Fortnite of TCGs. It feels weird to me. I used to play a lot of Commander, but again, I left when the shit show happened. Oh, in-universe is happening. Happy for you. Happy for you. We're gonna go raid. Who am I gonna raid? I don't fucking know. Too many people that I know. We are gonna go raid. I know who we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Orcish Fence. Currently playing Abiotic Factor. I played for a bit, but I haven't played in a while. But I think its official release is out, right? You were gonna say Orcish? Omega lol. Let's raid with some good old Rainy. Rainy keep you safe, you know, because we're so supportive. Slime time. Twitch will not let you name an emote. Keep yourself safe. Twitch is a fucking coward. I just want to spread support and love, you know? You can use Enter Channel Post to get that emote, or you could sub. I'll catch y'all next time. Don't die. But if you are, can I have your stuff? You're not gonna need it, man. Just let me have your stuff. All right, everyone, have a good night. Bye. I'll see you next time, or in Discord if you're gonna join Discord. Smile. I'm gonna go eat. Night. I will.